Okay, you guys, real important. Go to Vista Live.com right now. Send it to your friend. It's a live right now, okay? Live event. Okay, you guys? You have 1 minute to do that. Let me see. Start to count. You guys, come on. I want to see you. Do the best. Come on. Come on, Vista 9. Come on, Vista 8. Come on.
We're counting it down.
For the Spanish group that is working, para el grupo español que llegó ahorita, tenemos el equipo de traducción, está en la parte de atrás. Ahí está. Eso. Okay. And by the way, we're already live. Okay, so we're live streaming, so. Okay, all right, we're getting ready to roll. So good afternoon, everybody. For the third time, good afternoon. All right.
Hold on, let's see. I can hear you guys. Come on. Good.
Good afternoon!
There you go. See, that's when you guys come to the event, you're supposed to become excited.
Oh, we're excited.
Believe me.
Are we excited or what?
There we go. See?
Let's get ready to roll then, because we have a pretty good program for you guys, and it's a big festivity for us. Thank you for coming in. We really appreciate that you guys are here. It's a Sunday. Yes, everybody's with their family, but you guys chose to be here with us, and that means a lot for Vista and for this truly, Carlos Santana. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We deserve a big round of applause. Yes. All right. So let's get rolling because we have a lot of ground to cover, a lot of exciting information for everybody, and I think we're not a trend follower. Vista is not a trend follower, it's a trend setter. Big difference. We're not following, we're creating. And that makes a big difference. It makes a big difference in all the way around. For the pioneers, for you guys, and for the company too. Because the obstacles, when there is no road, when there is nothing that had painted the road and show us where to go, it's very, very difficult. And I hope you guys, when we get through with all of this and you see what has taken place in the past few months, will appreciate even more the effort that the team has made to put this together and to build a company, and in my opinion, the only one in this space that truly qualifies, legally qualifies. So we're not just looking at the present, but we're looking at the future. It's not just now. And it hasn't been easy to get to this point. But we are actually with the vision to be here, not just today, tomorrow, but 3, 5, 6, 10 years from now and beyond. So with nothing else to say, I'm going to start the program. My name is Carlos Santana, by the way. So some of you know me. My name is easy to remember, isn't it? So thanks to that other guy. I'm not going to say his name again because, you know, but thanks to him, people will recognize me and I appreciate that. I'm not a musician, I can assure you that, but I can sing better than he does. Any day. Because he doesn't sing, he always brings somebody else to sing. Have you noticed that? Okay, but he's a great guitar player. So thanks to him, thanks to you guys that will remember my name, not today, but always. So at the end, I'll be signing autograph. So if anybody's interested, and pictures too, and at no cost. How's that? All right. So let's get started. And the first part of the program, we're going to do a very small portion in Spanish. We have a group from Mexico that just came in, and they flew in from Mexico last night just to be here with us. And in honor to them, yeah, fantastic. We're going to have a few words from one of the founders and a person that I know for several years, and he's going to just welcome them and say a few words about Vista. Let me introduce to you guys, and a lot of you know him, Hector Ardon. Come in, Hector.
Let's give a big applause to Carlos Santana. I hear everything around, I say, wow. You know, like I said at the beginning, like I always say with Armin, who say to open a company is easy? It's not easy. I don't know about you guys, but it's not easy. You can start it, but believe me, you will close in the next 2 months. Believe me, when we started Vista, we started real hard. We started with a real commitment. We not stop. Keep going, no matter what. No matter what, if the people say something, we're going to continue because we're not here for us, we're here for you guys.
That's right.
Believe me. Some negative stuff outside, but you know what? That's the way the company is built, you know, because it's not negative. It's everything positive. Something wrong, going to be happy with the company. There has to be something. There has to be something wrong. There has to be, no matter what. But that's the way the company is built, you guys. That's what the company going that's supposed to be go the right way. We will start to do everything the right way, no matter what. We're gonna happy to everybody. We're gonna finish to all the way, no matter what. Believe me, sometimes we can 24 hours working real hard. Like we said last time, we're sleeping in the office. You don't know how much painful for us for all three.
All three on your bed?
Oh, yeah.
I had the sofa.
I got the sofa.
I was in a
I
different
have the
room.
floor, you guys. We understand that, okay? But that's not the way you guys. That's not the way we do it. No matter. That's how we do it. When you have something, you have passion. You have to do it. If you don't have no passion, you're not going nowhere. That's what we build it with the passion with all three.
Yeah.
It's real hard, but thank God we're still here. Welcome to Vista 2.0. Welcome, you guys. Come on, you guys. Let's see. If you not feel that commitment, if you not feel like that, you're not going nowhere.
That's right.
If you feel like that, you're going with us to be one part of the millionaire. Because we're looking at 1,000 millionaires, and you will be part of those. But you have to have the commitment. All the way, believe me, what are you doing here? Realistic, what are you guys doing here? If you come sit down right here, and if you come over here, you have to come inside because you with Vista, you will change your future, no matter what.
That's right.
I'm so excited. You know why? Because I know I'm gonna change my family future. My son. If I bring my son to work for me right now, he's there over there too, working with me. See, I know, you guys. Something gonna be happy in Vista Network 2.0. Believe me. Which gonna change thousand. I'm not gonna say 100, 1,000 people lives. Are you gonna be change people's life?
Yes.
Are you gonna change people's life?
Yes.
That's what they are, you guys. That's you have that commitment. Believe me, we will change people's life. Not only in the United States or around the world, you guys.
That's right.
Last time we bring people for Japan. Last time we bring people for Australia. They came people from Australia. Now come for different place, for Mexico. Puerto Rico. Hey, the people from Puerto Rico, they say, I'll be there no matter what. I say, where are they? I'm here. Where is that Puerto Rico? Where is it? Where is it? Right there, Rafi. Let's give him a applause to Rafi. Let me tell you something. I asked him, why are you here? Why are you still on Vista? You know what he said? For you guys. Because you guys never ask money for mini miner.
Yeah.
All the company, believe me, all the company say, hey, give me the money. I will deliver it to you. I will deliver it to you. And they get the money. Let me ask you something right now. How many people, how many you want to buy the money for $14.99 right now? You take it right now.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Buy the money for $14.95. You want to buy it right now?
Yep.
Take it.
Yep. 1,200.
Let me say something. If we say last time, I know you guys couldn't give the money right away. Right? Because that's what we do all the time. We give the money. Okay. Can you deliver in 2 months? Yeah, we will. That's what the companies do. We never ask people money. You know why? You know why?
Why?
I say, that's true. Wait, why? I want to know why. I want to see why. See, Lisa, why?
Because we're the real thing.
Let's give them the applause. We are real company, you guys. We're not fancy like the people say that. We fancy, we ask for your money. We don't ask for anything, you guys. Because we want to be sure we're going to give it to you, but you push it, you guys. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so, wow. I feel so. Are you?
Yeah!
Are you guys?
Yes!
That's why you guys here, right?
Yes!
There we go. Well, you guys, thank you. Appreciate you guys to be here. Thank you to be part of Vista. Believe me, thank you to be part of the family because I believe you. You are family. Okay? All the way, believe me, you're gonna be here because we never market, we always be someplace else. We're not with the family, always separate. We never market, we always together, no matter what, we go everywhere, here, right there, you know. We love it. But you know, right now, guys, I don't want to cry, I don't like to cry, I never cry. No, but I can help it. No, thank you. But you know, I was so crying when I was in the office because wow, I said, wow, we have a lot of people, 1,000 people. Still people, you still help people. You still help people say, hey, how are you? You start with the knife, with the bat. No, wow, I said, wow, but you know what? That's life. But we are real company. That's what you want to know. This is a real company. And you want to go to a real company. And you want to stay to real company. And you want to have success in a real company. Vista Network is a real company. Thank you, God. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Bro, speaks from the heart. Let's give him a round of applause. And please come back.
That's what you came up here
You were supposed to address the Latino community. You have 30 seconds.
En español.
En español. Bueno, voy a ¿se español? Voy a invitar a las personas, I'm going to invite these people who came from Mexico. Voy a invitar a estas personas que vienen en México, vienen de tan lejos, unas personas súper comprometidas, unas personas que completamente dieron la visión en México y están trabajando en México fuertemente. Yo quiero que les demos un fuerte aplauso a las personas de México, al líder principal, a Alfredo, Decio, Alfredo, que venga Alfredo, vamos a hacer un paso. Espera un momento, yo quiero que le demos, I want to be sure, let's give a big applause, you guys. Don't be afraid, come on. His wife, su esposa Lilian. Come on, Lilian. Wonderful. Come on, Lilian.
Al and I and Kathy are Armenian. What are you going to do with us?
Come on, Lilian. Let's give you a applause. Come on.
Kim too. Kim's Armenian.
Es un privilegio, honestamente, tenerlos a ellos y al grupo que traen. Yo quiero que ellos presenten al grupo.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estamos? ¿Cómo estamos, Vista 2.0?
Bueno, es un privilegio estar aquí y agradecemos a todos ustedes, en particular a la gente del equipo. Sí, tenemos a Rubí Servín de Guadalajara. ¿Sí? Tenemos también a Erika Aguilar, allá está. Norita Contreras, todos de Guadalajara. Luis Licet también de Guadalajara. Alex Plata. Rigo de Culiacán, ¿dónde está Rigo? Rigo Ríos, ahí de Culiacán. Carlos Gil de Monterrey, su esposa Blanquita. Orlando Mendoza, Monterrey. El doctor César Fernández viene desde Honduras, viajó desde Tegucigalpa, Honduras también. Ahí va mi buen amigo Alex de Monterrey también, que de última hora por acá está. Y bueno, toda la gente latina, les felicitamos por la visión. Este es un evento, este es un negocio para muchos años. Estamos en, esto apenas está iniciando, la nueva economía digital, y qué mejor hacerlo con una compañía que está pagando el precio para estructurar un proyecto corporativo para muchos años. Y gracias a los fundadores, gracias a Luis, gracias a Armen, gracias a Héctor, a mi buen amigo Carlos Santana, por todo el enorme esfuerzo, a Humberto también, a todos ustedes, gracias porque estamos acá. Y les deseo el mayor de los éxitos de su negocio. Gracias.
Well, they're, I think we fell a little short introducing them. They're mega leaders in Mexico. They have been master distributors for several companies throughout the world. So let's give them a round of applause, please. Oh, yeah. So, yes. And the other group from Puerto Rico, I know there's more than Rafi. Please stand up. And there's some also leaders that have connected companies as major distributors, and we're very proud to have you in our team. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry, almost. Well, we're going to continue the program, and now we have something very, very powerful. I met this person about 3.5 years ago, and I met him and realized that he was a fighter more than anything else. Also realized that he had the knowledge, the experience, but above everything else, he had the heart, the compassion, and he is a mission-driven person. So with all those ingredients, when they asked me to be part of the company, I said, yes, I cannot be wrong. I know two of the founders, well, all three actually, all three of the founders, but with their guidance, I know that this company will move to a level that you cannot imagine at this point. It's going to be a fight at the beginning, and it has been a fight, but we have the right people to fight for us, to develop the systems, to create the system. Actually, I had the opportunity to be in Mexico this past week, and it's unreal what's going on. I had the opportunity to talk to a group of bankers in Mexico from Banamex, and they're still working on the surface and how they're going to cover the crypto revolution. They're still not sure. They have some regulations that are very protective, and it makes it somewhat complex to work in that environment. But I know for a fact that the whole world is opening up. The United States have to follow because they cannot stop it. It already started. the ball is rolling, and it's growing, and it's growing, and it's growing fast, really, really fast. So with all those regulations, the company has taken the effort to comply not only to the MLM part, which you will see the tool that Vista has developed to comply with that, but also with the FCC and all the transactions that will be made. In Mexico, we already have a company that is totally approved by the government, and that's a plus. We already have the importers from 2 of the major areas in Latin America, and we're working on it. So behind the scenes, all this has been taking place, and it's a struggle, it's a fight. But like I said at the beginning, we have the people, we have the right people that can actually put out that fight and get results. So without, I'm trying to extend this because the next speaker keeps flowing around, going in and out, so I don't see it now. But let me call the CEO of the company, Arman Tamuria. Are we set up? I can take a couple more minutes if you're not set up. If you're ready, we're ready to roll. I'm just going to do the well, okay. Okay. So Arman is going to talk to us about the vision and the mission of Vista.
Can you have people mute their phones? Oh.
Thank you. I forgot to say this, but nowadays we have to. Please mute your phones, and if you must receive a phone call, you're welcome to receive it. You can step outside and receive the call. Thank you so much. So we're going to hear the mission and mission statement from Arman Tamuria, the CEO of the company.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm trying to get situated still. Wow, great turnout. Thank you everybody for being here today. Thanks for being so patient and so professional at the same time. That's really awesome. And when I look at the crowd here, I look at a lot of professional people. It's good that we have attracted the cream, you know, the quality, the professionals. Because professionals understand that long-term is the only way to go. You know, creating a sustainable opportunity is the only way to go. So at Vista, we are aiming for this. I'll spend a few minutes. I'll come back later. I think I had a little thing I prepared where I was going to kind of cover the mission of Vista, kind of the mission and vision of the company. But I'll touch up on it right now a little bit, and then come back and share with you what I wanted to share, because it's really important for everybody to understand that real companies have real growth patterns, and they have real growth situations. Real companies have real success. They also have real challenges. And part of my speech today was going to be about how real companies become big companies because they go through these challenges. And those who stick with those companies, you know, create legacies, right? Mm-hmm. So I know that a lot of you here are very young, you know. I don't want to guess, you know, but you're pretty young people. But, you know, some of us are running out of time, and we're tired, right? So we want to do something real, something one time, and have it for a long time. And not have to be in an emergency or in a situation of hurry up and do something else because you have to. Who wants that stress, right? Mm-hmm. It's better to be comfortable and not stress over anything, not have to worry about having to do some other business or businesses all the time because you have to, right? But because you established yourself, you don't have to stress. That's really the way to go. So at Vista, we're creating something real, and I'm really proud of that. I want you to know that we are very focused on that. We will take our time, you know, but we will create something real and big, so that those of you who follow, who want to, you know, run with us or run on your own, you know, you're a business of your own. We're in business with you. You're in business with us, so that you can really win, all right? Really win, big time. And you'll never have to say, oh, that company Vista, that was like the other ones, right? We don't want anybody to say that, you know? That would be, that would mean that we didn't do our job, right? So every day we wake up, we stay up late, and we work really hard. And we have a great team at Vista, and the team gets better. And I'll recognize some of those people a little bit later, thanking them after we achieve what we came here for today. So I want you to know that Raj is on his way, okay? He's running a little bit late, just so you know. But, you know, he is going to be here, and we are going to do what we came here for, okay? And we're going to kick off the meeting, right? We're going to open Vista Network 2.0 today, okay? Let me say one thing. We could have opened Vista 2.0 a long time ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We could have. But we didn't have the final touches, or we had improved the mini miner more and more, you know. We're constantly improving it, actually. 2 nights ago, Raj was telling me how the next one will have a different chip. Already? I said, yeah, already. So, you know, the one after that might have a better chip, you know. Maybe we'll have a semiconductor company make our own chip. I don't know, something for Vista, I don't know. But we're going to make it better. So we could have launched 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, just with the hash power packages, okay? And the hash power infrastructure we're setting up in the back end. We could have started. We didn't want to do that because we want to have a real product. We want to have a real product to showcase when we start, in the front. So we could have launched, and a lot of you would be making a lot of money already. Forget about it. I mean, for sure. The way Vista is popular, how solid it is out there, like, you know, everybody wants it just to start. You know, nobody has opinions. They just want it to start. So we'll start it today with the product. Okay? The right way. We'll do it the right way. Okay? You know, we did a lot of right things last year when we started this stuff. We also did a lot of wrong things. I gotta be honest with you. We're not perfect. Well, yeah, nobody taught us. You know, nobody said, since you're opening a crypto coin company and you're bringing people into the package and the opportunity, here's how you do it: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Nobody did that for us. We figured it out. And it wasn't always A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It was A, Z, X, you know, back to Z, you know, trying to find D, you know, and then go to E, right? I mean, I gotta tell you, it was not easy, but we managed, you know. Our intent was always clean, you know. Our efforts were always true, you know. We worked for the people. We were transparent from the start, okay? And we did a lot of right things, and we did some wrong things. But you know what? In Vista 2.0, we're going to do it right. So this is my point today. When we start Vista 2.0 today with the product, and we took our time. The reason is because we want to start it the right way. Okay? Is that okay? So that's why I have to say to all of you who have been patient, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, it's like, it's, I know it's something simple, and you might say, well, you know, so what? Well, you know, not so what. You don't understand how much pressure there is out there. People recruiting, cross-recruiting, and cross-recruiting back, you know, and then back again, into 5 deals in 1 month. It's not easy. I know. If you guys are network marketers, you know, I know. I've been there, you know. So thank you. Thank you for holding fast, holding your ground. Believing in us, right? Thank you. And because you're believing in us, that means a lot to us. We can never let you down. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right? It will never happen. So we understand that. We value these core things, these foundational things. First, that's the first thing we need to put aside and mention and housekeeping on, just so everybody knows where we're coming from. Is that cool?
Yes.
Thank you. So guys, welcome to 2.0, and I'll come back and share the vision of Vista, but let me show you some pictures of some of the achievements in 2017 up to now today. And today we launch with the mini miner, the hash power, the new vision, the mission, and focus forward, Project 1000. Everything starts today, okay? Now, before we got here, we brought with us an infrastructure, something that we will continue with, okay? Some of you guys are part of that, you know? Vista 1.0 people, anybody here that was Vista 1.0?
You better believe it.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. We are going to take care of you guys, okay? When we launch our Vista coin, we are going to take care of you guys, all right? Woo! Stay with us, build Vista to Vista 2.0, to 3.0, and wherever it goes tomorrow. I hope it goes somewhere big, you know. It will. I hope so. I hope so. It's good. It'll be good for everybody. All of you guys will be rewarded for that. Thank you. Loyalty means something, and you have to understand it's there. We do understand that. We see it's there. We see that. So that's how you can give back. All right? So one of the things we accomplished was, let's see. Well, this is some of the ideas of the Vista coin logos. We'll press that real quick. Here's one idea. And then we have another idea, Louis, if you go to...
Those are the mini miners right there.
Well, those are little mini miners into 3.0, which is the coin, right? So the Vista coin is been started already, all right? The website will drop very soon, this week. You'll be able to go to VistaCoin, I forgot to say, VistaCoin.io, I think? Yeah. I'll give it to you guys later. For Alexa coin, we have 2 names. And then that's one idea, and if you scroll up, there might be the other one right there on the corner. So that's another idea of a Vista coin.
That's a good one.
That's a good one? You like that one? Okay. So we're going to do a vote. Just kidding. Yeah, this is the logo. This is the company, guys. All right. All right. Okay, we'll come back to the vote, right? One second. All right, that might be a great idea, by the way. Let's go to VexCoin, okay? So this is Mexico and VexCoin.com. This is a Vista company. We started this company with Alberto in Mexico. We have a great, awesome team in Mexico with Lilia and Alfredo, who are here today with their leaders, and many, many people in their organizations. They helped build 1.0 in Mexico and establish Vista there. So we saw Vista Mexico as an important market. And so we started to do work in Mexico for InvexCoin. InvexCoin, that's the office in Guadalajara. I flew in to sign the final documents for the government papers. And that's the office in Guadalajara where we have InvexCoin, all right? Mexico has 3 Bitcoin, crypto coin exchanges. Only 3. One of them is Volabit, Bitso, and the third one is Invex Coin. All of them, all three of the exchanges are online. Okay? Only one of them has an actual office, Invex Coin, where somebody can walk in and buy Bitcoin with pesos. Let me tell you how big Invex Coin is. It's not an exchange that you're thinking about, a simple exchange. It's not. Invex Coin is similar to or equivalent to Coinbase.
Wow.
You don't understand how big this is. Coinbase is one of the only exchanges in America that you can open an account, maybe the only, I think, I don't know, that you can open an account, use your debit card, which is connected to your checking account or saving account, transfer USD, convert the USD to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin. No other exchange allows you to put your credit card, transfer money from your checking account into Bittrex or Polynex or Binance and buy Bitcoin. Nobody has the right to sell Bitcoin in America. Square Cash? I've never heard of that. They do? Coinbase does. Coinbase I know for sure does. That means they're regulated. The government has given them an okay, a license to sell Bitcoin. People can actually go to jail in America. Did you know? We're selling Bitcoin? Well, what do you think what would happen to companies who sold Bitcoins? They take the whole company to jail. Big jail. But the thing is this. Here's how big Invex Coin is. Invex Coin has the same licensing that Coinbase has in America, we have in Mexico. Federal, city, and local financial SEC licensing to sell Bitcoin to anybody. That's huge. So, this is a Vista company. Vista owns Invex Coin. We are going to make Invex Coin the next Coinbase of Mexico and Central America. Coinbase today in America is bigger than Charles Schwab. Did you know that? Do you know how big that is? If we can make Invex Coin as big as Coinbase, that one company, a Vista, will break millions of millionaires. No, not millions. No, sorry. Lots of rich people. So what we've done at Vista, guys, that's one example of what we've done in Vista. Of things that nobody else has done. Nobody does. Nobody's interested in doing that. Do you know why? Because it's very difficult. It costs a lot of money. And you have to actually comply. That means you have to follow the rules and laws of the land. Not everybody's interested in doing that. Well, Vista is. Vista is interested in doing it the right way. So guys, sometimes I hear people say, well, what did you guys do in Vista? You haven't done anything in Vista. Really? I mean, we've done quite a bit, actually a lot. One thing we did was Invex Coin. That's a huge achievement on its own. Actually, nobody thought we could do that, but we were actually surprised we got that too. But we got it, So I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited because this thing's headed in the right direction. So, and then we'll vote for the coin later, okay? Let's do that later. So you guys have an idea of Vista Coin coming out. That's another thing. We did some other great things. We have a travel company at Vista, Travelada. We have the CCBMLM team now with us and their software at Vista. We're able to tie that in. We developed and created the mini miner and launched the Vista pool. All right, Raj is going to show you the Vista pool today. All right, the Vista pool is up. VistaSmartPool.io, I think, is the site. Raj will show it to you later with the mini miner. And our exchange, the Vista the VDAX, we're going to call it VDAX or Coin Rush exchange, where somebody puts a coin in and then they trade the coins, like Bittrex and Polynex. That's being developed right now, right? It's coming up. So a lot of great things are happening at Vista, and you guys should be really excited about that. We're launching 2.0 with a complete system, and a complete economy, you know, a complete ecosystem, infrastructure. So, all right, what I'd like to do right now is maybe just, do we have a few minutes to highlight some of the main leaders?
Oh, sure.
You guys met Alfredo and Lilia, okay? I know you guys here, all of you guys are great leaders, you know. And leadership is not about how much volume you do. Did you know that?
Yes.
It's not about how many people you have. In fact, the definition of leadership, there's nothing about volume or how many people you have. If you look up the word, right?
Yes.
So it's not about all of that. It's about being persistent, not quitting. It's about doing the right thing. It's about always making the right decisions, you know, so that you can help people win and you can win yourself. So there's been a couple, it's about being patient, holding your ground, you know, believing in something and following through. So we have a couple people here. I want to just highlight them. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because in the 1.0 to 2.0 transition, these people came and stepped up, and they saw the vision, they heard the mission, they knew that we had, who was it that said, the tiger by the tail? That's Chris said, the tiger by the tail. We have the tiger by the tail at Vista. We just have to like grab the rest of the tiger and take it down, right? But we got it by the tail, so that's pretty good. So, you know, all these people here are responsible for that, and everybody here has a story, I know. And you come here to Vista, you're listening in Vista, you want to engage in Vista and win in Vista, because one day, I want to sit here, we all going to sit here and listen to your story, you know?
Yeah.
Because it does matter, okay? It does matter. And it's all about the stories. It's all about, you know, winning, you know, and overcoming and being great again. So I want to bring up a couple of great people here that have been so loyal and so committed and so stable. In fact, you know, Ed and Lee, I'll call you guys up first. Come on up and say a few words, will you? Yeah, Ed and Lee, Lee's over there somewhere. You guys are fine gentlemen. You guys are a few good men, you know, fine gentlemen, guys of really high class and quality and skill set. So I want you to hear up on them and say a few words.
Ed. Ed, where you at? Anyway, well, Ed and I, we have a, you know, corporation together, so we do everything together. We're a team, and first of all, I want to say thank you guys for all being here. Okay, you guys have stuck it out, and you guys are leaders yourselves because you set the tone for the people to see that you're focused and that you're driven. It's hard out there with all these opportunities that are flying around left and right. Let's grab this, let's go do that. I get called all day long, text messages, emails, phone calls. You know, Ron, he's here, he gets called all the time, you know. But I just want you to know that the reason we stuck it out is because we know this man, okay? And no one will ever say that we're not perfect. None of us are perfect, and I guarantee you right now as I stand here in front of this room, there's going to be technical issues that you're going to have to deal with. But the vision of this company is what we're talking about here. It's not just another MLM. It's not just a crypto company. It's much bigger than that. And as you can see with the coin coming out, I mean, we're able to buy, you know, Bitcoin with pesos. It's going to go bigger and bigger and bigger. Travel sites, bots maybe coming out. You know, we're going to be doing our own bots. You know, you guys are going to be able to do that too. It's all about vision and sticking with it. So with that said, I don't know where Ed is. I wanted him to say hello, but I just want you guys to know I appreciate you. This company is real. I'm not a scam artist. We're up in front. I get people out there saying, "Oh, you're a scam artist." I'm not a scam artist. I just have vision. I care about people, and you'll know that I do care about you guys, and I have your voice. I've been doing this for 27 years. I have your voice. I know what you want, and I'm going to make sure you get it. Because if Armin doesn't do it, I'll never mind. There goes the Marine in me. Okay. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot for the time, and here's Armin.
Thanks, Dan. I'm glad you're here. I got pressure from me. I get pressure from everybody, which is great, you know. That means I have to get something done. Yeah, and I don't mind, you know. Our leaders at Vista, they have a say here, you know. We listen to everybody. And, you know, and not every time they call you super excited, you know. No, usually they're all fired up, you know, like they have an opinion, which is great, you know, because that's how you fix things. Those are challenges, and we overcome those. This was the hire.org, our social media site. So this is, we just, Rana, we have a dedicated team on that, 24/7 for hire.org. So, he's ramping it up. He just moved it to a better server. Did you move it to the faster server? It's now on a faster server. It's not slow anymore. Where's Elmer? He told me it was slow. He was right. Elmer's on there. This could go a long way, guys. The hire.org is a, ORG is also, by the way, it's more like nonprofit, right? Humanitarian or nonprofit work. Hire, you know, org. So we have a lot of plans for hire.org, not just to be a social media, okay? And a good one. He's launching the mobile apps for iOS and Android for that soon. So that's going to be ready soon. But, you know, this team, you know, works on this all the time. This site and vistalive.com is their project full time. So this is going to be something that we're going to do as far as a charity, humanitarian, any kind of. We're going to go to the Philippines next week. And we're going to launch a cause, the company's cause. Okay, so we're going to launch a children's fund in the Philippines. We have a specific name where Vista is going to donate many minors, many as we can, to churches and orphanages and anything that's going to help the children in the Philippines. Wow. We're going to call it the Dante La Madrid Children's Fund. Okay, so we're going to start with the Philippines. We're not, you know, Vista's not interested in launching in the Philippines. Of course we are, the mini minor and everything. We're first interested in helping the kids there because one of our great friends and partners, Dante La Madrid, you know, that's what he would want, you know, if he was here, honestly. So in his name, we're going to launch a cause. So, you know, every mini minor in a church or in a some sort of a orphanage or anything like that, if that mini minor can make $100 a month for that church, and it could buy bags of rice or flour for kids, how big is that? Think about it. How big is that? Some of us here think, well, that's not a lot of money, $100. I don't need it. Yeah, okay, I understand. It's not the money, it's the idea, what it can do. On its own, it can do that. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna put that success and some of those stories and some of those activities, and maybe one day hire.org will not just be a social media site. It can be some humanitarian site, hire.org, raising people up, right? Isn't that what it's about? Okay. So we just we just want to launch 2.0 so that we can start. So we're excited about some of the ideas we have. So hire.org is going to be a really incredible portal, something amazing. Okay, we're working on it. And then I wanted to. Where's Ron for a second? Ron, where's Ron?
I'll get him.
The mafia guy. New Jersey. You see, I got people from the mafia telling me to launch, the Marines, everybody's like. So okay, so he's not around. Okay, he'll come soon. And then I want to thank some of the people that flew out here. Don, Lee, Ken. There he is. Come on. And some of the other great people. Hey, Ron, come on. You got to say a few things. Try to take it easy on the.
Well, I got to tell you, we've been through a long battle here. My name is Ron Jean, and I'm one of the leaders here, and I'm really happy that we finally had the chance to. Well, I forgot people that are yellow around here. All right, so anyway, my name's Ron Jean. I worked very hard with Armin in the beginning stages, and we had a lot of vision. A lot of people say they're excited. Anytime you get on a call, we're excited. What are they excited about? I'm excited because I actually believe him, and I believe the vision, and I believe the company. It's easy for people to say I'm excited. It's another thing to really be excited, because you really believe the vision, and that belief can go a long way when you're dealing with other people. It's like the networking effect, You talk to somebody, then they talk to somebody, but if they really feel that conviction that we felt, we really want to take this around the world. But, you could attract things, You don't have to chase after money. Money will come to you. You just have to know what to do. Most people don't know how to use the law of attraction. Most people really don't. But it happens when you don't think about it. When you don't go chasing after something, it will come to you. Just go and do what you're doing. And everything that we envisioned, all the biggest dreams that I've created were from my own office, just sitting down in my mind, attracting everything into my life. And you can do it. And we're going to do it together with Vista. Thank you.
Let's see. Carlos, did you want to take the mic back from me?
Yes.
Before I keep going?
Absolutely. Well, let's hear it for our very friend. Solid information, and that's one of the advantages of having M&M people. You give them the mic, and you actually have to take it away from them, right? It happens. But the information was good, and it's real. That's the best part. When you hear about the Mexico group and what's going on with INVEX, that's just thinking about it. It just, because I know what had to take place in order to get the validation from the government. Something that they're not quite sure exactly how to handle it, but they're giving 3 companies the permits to operate in Mexico, and INVEX is one of them, and that's so powerful. That's amazing. I have people from Mexico that told me that it was impossible. And you're talking about people that have friends in the government, at the government level, and they said, no, don't even try it. It's not the right time. They're going through some changes right now. Don't even do it. You're going to waste your time and your money. And it happened. And a lot of the credit is to Armin, because he stayed there. He believed, he got the concept, and he said, well, let's do it. Let's keep going. So we'll see that throughout all the plans and all the activities that we do in Vista. And that's kind of like an insurance policy. When you buy an insurance, you say, well, it's not going to help you unless you pass away, right? Yes, but having a person with that vision, and every time I talk about him, I remember that Atlas picture when he's carrying the world on his shoulders. Well, that's kind of what he is. Believe me, he's gone through a lot. Even from me, that I put pressure on him. He forgot to say that. But hey, have we done this? Do we have A, B, C, and D done? And so he gets it from all angles, and he's there. So we're going to continue with the program. We still, I don't have a time frame for the scientists that develop the mini miner. So he's on his way, for sure. Somewhere.
I was thinking somebody hijacked them on the way.
We should have gone through. No, they'll be here. But we're going to take the time to introduce another founder of the company, Luis Amaya. I know Luis since he was maybe 10 years old. Maybe he was wearing Pampers when I met him, but it's
I was a trainer.
So that's a good cue. Thank you, Ahmed. I know it's a very packed place, and maybe we take like a couple minutes to stretch.
There's coffee and cookies outside.
Exercises.
Take
How's
5
that?
minutes.
5 minutes? Is that okay? Yeah. All right.
Hello, everybody. So let's get started. If everybody can. Thank you, guys. We took a little extended break, but thank you. I think that was good, but let's get back onto the program. I'm going to bring up, we're going to do a quick presentation, okay? Quick presentation. And Louis is going to go a little bit over the compensation plan, okay, for Vista 2.0. All right, you guys want to know how to make money? And Nah, he's too fired. Too pumped up. Too much excitement. Oh, can everybody please remember to put your telephones on mute? And so I like to. Raj is on his way, guys. He's on his way. Because I got to tell you, where's No.
What? Because you're crying to it.
Oh. Yeah. Raj is not a Mirage, or was it Fat Boy? One of my friends. Who is it? My friend Robert. Remember Robert? Robert. I said, hey Robert, Raj was here. He said, really? And then he came, he wasn't there, right? So, well, you're going to be able to see Raj today, which is awesome. So, you'll meet our inventor, and you guys are going to be fired up, guys. So, I'm going to bring up somebody who's going to do a quick testimony, and then we're going to bring up Louis to do the quick PowerPoint and go over the comp plan, okay? So you guys know there's a lot of money in 2.0 and the opportunity part of this. Can we have Dennis DeVer right here? Where did you go? Mr. DeVer. Let's see if we gotta get a quick testimony.
Welcome. Thanks for being here, guys. It's very exciting because when you think about it, this is the very beginning. And I've been doing network marketing for about 30 years now. And the biggest companies that I've had success is when I got in early, really early. And so we're early. I mean, think about it. There's everybody in this room. You know, you get into some of these MLMs, and there's some leaders that a few of them on stage, and they're making a lot of money. Well, guess what? Everybody in this room is making the same kind of money. Nobody's made any money yet. So you're all. But in 2 months from now, there'll be some leaders on stage that are very successful. And what's the difference? Well, they're talking to a lot of people. Say a little bit to a lot of people. That's the key to this business. You don't want to, splue everything out, and you want to just use the tools that the company's going to provide for you. We've got a great site, VistaLive.com, which is streaming this meeting right now. And so that's all you have to do. The less you say to more people, that's the success in this business. Like I used to train people, I'd say, talk to 100, make 100 calls this week. But the problem is, you don't want to call the same person 100 times. So you want to talk to a lot of people, and you really want to, you're in early. I mean, I know there's good news and bad news about being in early. We're very frustrated because maybe we thought the mini miner was going to be out a little bit before this, but now it's really here. Raj is on his way, and you know, the suspense is rising and rising. But you want to just give it your all. You want to give 100%. Always give 100%, except when you're giving blood.
Years of experience talking there, and he's 100% right. Thank you, Dennis. Well, our next presenter, it's a person that I know. Before we took the break, I was telling you that I met him when he was still wearing Pampers. So that's how long or short, something like that.
He's wearing the adult size.
He just switched from the baby Pampers to the adult.
The adult.
There you go. Okay, well, and I seen him grow as a professional in the company and in a business that we worked together for quite some time. And it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce a real leader, a person that is always willing to help, and I see him doing that time and time again. So let's hear it for Luis Amaya. Come on, Luis.
Thank you so much, Carlos. I've known him since he was in diapers. How about that? Well, we'll know each other when we're both in diapers. Now, you know, this has been probably the biggest roller coaster I've been in my life. Last year was amazing. Think about it, just how right now, a lot of you guys that were in Vista 1, you know, sometimes, there we go. Sometimes, when you're very early, you know, you get in line and while people are waiting in this and that or Magic Mountain, what do? Some of them, you know, hey, rightfully so, if the ride is legitimate and people know it, they stand out, they get out the line. They go to another ride, yes? They have that right. But the ones that stay in that line, they're the first ones to get the thrill of a lifetime in that ride. But that ride in those parks lasts how long? Anybody know? 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If you go over 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you may have some medical emergency, right? So that's why there's a lot of warnings. The reason why I say that is because a lot of you guys here, I know you from last year. I've seen you around the world, and now you guys are here in LA, and thank you. One thing is, I want to make sure that you guys know that this ride is for a long, long time. It's not 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, it's been an awesome Vista 2.0. We've really gone to other countries. I mean, Australia, Japan. We're going to the Philippines. We're talking about orphanages, helping kids around the world with the mini miner. How huge is that? You know, talking about being legitimate in Mexico, you know, and in the United States. I mean, and in all these countries, we are planting our flags 100%. And before I start with the PowerPoint, I have to tell you one thing. I have, Armin just mentioned about Raj. Raj is on his way. You know, there were some personal things that happened, but he's coming. He will be here. The sales, the pre-sales will start. The deliveries will start. You know, so everything you guys are going to see Raj, he's for real, like Armin said, we've seen him. And it's amazing, guys. But let me go ahead and start with the PowerPoint. How about that?
Yeah. Is Raj bringing a doctor with him?
There's a couple of doctors here.
Al and I have been in cardiac arrest for the last 6 months.
Oh, waiting? Yeah, we're about to bring you back to life. Discover the freedom of cryptocurrency. Well, did you know that you could be mining your own cryptocurrency? How many of you guys really knew that? Raising your hand. Not that many, right?
We don't know how.
Imagine a centralized, so Bitcoin, I like to share this because Bitcoin is a decentralized sector of the economy worldwide, right? It's decentralized, yet there are some groups that have gone ahead and centralized one of the most powerful entities within Bitcoin, which is mining. You know, and for years we've been thinking, how can we, you know, get into mining and help everybody educate themselves and really make money in a way that make crypto coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, in a way that nobody else can. And so we had this in mind, and of course, you know, Raj came over and brought the mini miner. But look, even if you do not know what mining is right now, Vista 2.0 is decentralizing the massive digital mining operations that consume vast resources to produce the massive amounts of electricity to run the mining computer and the air conditioning to keep the pool running. In other words, how much does it cost a month on average to run a mini miner? The most $5, correct? And the breakthrough technology is allowing the average person to own their own mini miner that can operate on a bookshelf, you know, in your home. So, you know, there's rumors that some of them you'll be able to drive with them and you'll be able to mine while you're driving. Or you'll go to whatever other city you want, and you're still mining on 24/7. You know, the mini miner will be the mining industry, what Uber was the taxi cab industry. What I like to say is, the mini miner is going to do to the cryptocurrency sector of this economy what the cell phone did to communication.
Oh yes.
You know, a lot of people did not know that much about communication around the world. The United States did, you know, some of these countries did, but not all the other ones. And now, I've gone to some countries that, wow, you know, $1 buys you just almost nothing, you know, and to know that these people are going to be educated into how to make cryptocurrency from their own home. Everyone will desire to have one. Vista has the exclusive distribution rights to the 2.0 mini miner. In other words, we have a patent pending, you know, and so we're not. That's why we just came out with it, because we know, you know, we have an arsenal of a legal team. And before I go on, let me talk to you guys about the legal team. They're serious. They don't play around. You know, talking about waiting and waiting and waiting, like Armin said, we could have started this 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. But you know what? It's not just us. We have advisors. We have so many different advisors, groups of advisors that tell us what they think is best for the company, not for us. What is best for you guys? You know, as you saw last year, a lot of companies, they just build genealogies like crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Yes? Yeah. We only grew up to 15,000 last year. Yeah, 15,000. And yet right now, we're one of the few still standing. Think about that. Every decision we make, I know some of you guys are here, and you see me, and maybe you're not the happiest person with me, or maybe you are the happiest person with me. But every decision we make sure that it benefits the whole company, every single one of you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead for the retail sales commission. The mini miner units have a suggested retail price of $14.95. Vista 2.0 offers an easy payment plan with $5.95 down plus 12 easy monthly payments of $75. Now, when you go to any company, and let's say the normal price is $14.95, but you have some friends that they only have a down payment, right? Let's say you recruit 100 people, and all they brought in was $5.95, okay? And you, let me pick on somebody. Al.
Pick on Al.
I got to pick on Al. Al, you brought 100 people. But for some reason, they said, you know what, we can only pay $5.95. And the next day, and when the mini miner reaches their homes, they'll be able to start mining. We believe in our product so strongly, okay, that normally if these 100 people did not pay $14.95, when is it that you get your commission? No. You know when you get your commission?
Immediately.
As soon as, no, in other companies, as soon as the product has been paid, okay? So if you get $145 for selling a mini miner for $14.95, let's say whatever other product for $14.95, you're not going to get your $145, are you? Until the individual paid a certain amount that the company feels safe enough to go ahead and give your commissions. Yes or yes? Yes. So, affiliates can earn a sales commission of $145 per unit, whether, can you guys say this with me please? Whether sold for $14.95 or the $5.95 down. Is that good? So that means two out of three things. One, we're not broke, we got assets. Two, we believe in our product so much that it's going to make those hashes happen. Those are the two, really. The third one is, we're crazy. So, I believe in the first two. And if we believe in the first two, and if we've taken our time to make these decisions, so you can go ahead and you sign up 10, 20 people, and they were only able, look, you go to the Philippines, you go to El Salvador, you go to all these other countries, $5.95 is some people's monthly wages. Oh, yeah. Yes. And I've been in those countries in the last couple of months. And you know what they say? I will give you my monthly wage because I believe in Vista. That's what they say to me, and that's very valuable. And I come back here to the United States. Do you think I want to deliver? Do you think Vista wants to deliver?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Good answer. You guys are on it. Sell 10 units and you earn $14.50. People could make a sales career of selling mini miners. Easy pay, only available when purchased directly from Vista. Yes. Sales managers can purchase units at wholesale prices. So now, a 5-pack, a lot of people ask me, what's the #1 question you guys think I've gotten in the last couple of months?
How many can you buy?
How many can I buy, right? But you guys only have 400 or 500 coming out at first, and that means I can't get more than one. Yes. You know, that's the strategy why we're doing that. Do you think Apple does not have enough funding or enough manufacturing to roll out with 20, 50, 100 million iPhones the first day? They got the assets, they got the technology, but they only roll out with a couple of million. 10 million maybe, right? Around the world. There's a reason. Here, we've got manufacturing, we've got the stuff. We're just now rolling out with 500 right now, and in a couple of weeks, you'll see the masses. Because let me tell you, around the world, they're talking about, they want exclusivity. Vista will not give anybody exclusivity because of you guys. Because you guys have been here with us from the beginning. And nobody can get exclusivity on this. Now, a 5-pack of mini miners is 6,000, so that means 1,200 each, yes? Yes. Yes. If you decide to, you know, sell it somewhere and the retail price, that's your own thing. The mini miner units have a suggested retail price of $14.95. Sell affiliates can earn a sales commission of $145. That's, I gotta change this thing. This is repetitive. Sales managers can buy a 5-pack at a wholesale price at $12. Wow. Okay, so I'll talk to the president of this. Sales managers earn $150 per unit plus a 50. Oh, I like this. So when I saw this company for the first time, I had to go back to the company guys. And I said, are you serious? You're going to go do this? Plus a 50 level 1 fast start bonus. How does this work? This is a great incentive to build a sales team. Now, Vista has a very powerful sales team. A sales department. Okay? It's a technology. It's a product company. It's a services company that has a great what? Product. Sales department, right? Direct sales. Get it? Yes. Now, 50 on all mini miner sales on your level 1. Guess what? 20 on all mini miner sales on your level 2. 20 on level 3. 20 on level 4. 20 on all mini miners on level 5. You guys want level 6 too?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so 20 on all mini miner sales on your level 6. A 2 times 6 has the potential to pay you greater than 100 fast start bonuses. Think about it, just 2 personals, right? This is going to be ran on a uni-level grid, okay? So if you buy 2 personals, right, you get 50, it's your first level, and then from there, 20, 20, 20, 20. That's a lot of money, guys. A 3 to 6 has the potential to pay you greater than 1,000 fast start bonuses. How do I qualify to earn a fast start bonus? It's simple. All you have to do is, let's all read this because I love this. Ready? Sell 1 mini miner to a non-affiliate customer or purchase a mini miner for your personal use. Now it says for a fast start bonus, sell or buy one. Normally companies, they make you jump moves and crawl under somewhere and do a backflip, but look at this. That is how simple it is. Just one sale and you can qualify. Okay, let's read this. And you can qualify for all 6 levels of fast start bonuses. Woo. That was a quiet response. Let me tell you again. Let me explain to you. Most companies, to qualify in the 3rd level, how many do you have to sell of anything? Give me some numbers.
Too many.
6, 3, 5. I love this answer. What did you say?
Too many.
Too many. All you got to do here to earn all your 6 levels of fast start is how many do you have to sell? 1. All right. Now, this is the only compensation plan that allows an affiliate to receive all 6 levels of fast start bonuses, and I'm repeating myself. So I'm going to change that. Okay. A Vista Mini Miner active is an individual who has, okay, this is another qualifier. We're going to be tough on qualifying here, okay? Very tough. In order to qualify as a Mini Miner active, you have to have sold a Vista 2.0 Mini Miner unit to an end user, non-affiliate, or have purchased one Vista 2.0 Mini Miner for self-use. Meaning, so if an affiliate cannot afford to purchase a mini miner, all they have to do to qualify is simply sell one to a retail customer. So in order to become active in other companies, what do you have to do?
Too many.
Too many, thank you, yes. You have too many things to jump over and go under and everything. Fast start matching bonuses. Now we just have a fast start bonus, right? Now you have a fast start, what? Matching bonus. All right, qualifications to receive fast start matching bonuses. Enroll 2 mini miner actives for 2 levels of match, right? Sounds fair. 4 mini miner actives for 4 levels of match, 6 mini miner actives for 6 levels, 8 for 8 levels. Do we go to 10?
Yes.
I really don't know. I'm just asking. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Enroll 10 mini miner actives for 10 levels of match. Okay, so seems fair, right? Yeah. This is an extra bonus, an extra match, okay? So a 2x10 has the potential to pay you greater than 2,000 fast start matching bonus. A 3x10 has a greater potential than 80,000 fast start matching bonuses. Now, fast start matching bonuses are calculated in a uni-level grid. Okay. A 2x20 mega matrix bonus. All right, so a mega matrix bonuses are sales of mini miners. The mega matrix pays $5 on levels 1 through 10, and 10 on levels 11 through 12. Can you tell me how many individuals are 20? Did I say 12? Yeah. Okay, rewind that, please. 11 through 20. How many people are there in level 15? I don't know, but there's a lot of them. Okay, on level 20, there's a lot. The qualification to receive bonuses on up to 10 levels. Okay, hold on to your seats because this is the one that has too many qualifications. Is buy or sell 1 Vista Mini Miner. Guys, oh my goodness, look at this. You get $5 from level 1 through 10 just for selling 1. And that one that you sold already qualified you for the matching and for the bonus, right? But up to the 15th level, you need to buy or sell 3 Vista mini miners, and up to the 20th level, you need to buy or sell 5 Vista mini miners. If qualifications are achieved, now this is where we're very serious about this compensation. If qualifications are achieved by selling the mini miner, they must be retail sales. Okay? Retail sales for the 2x20 Mega Matrix bonuses. Now, a 2x10 matrix has the potential to pay you on greater than 2,000 Mega Matrix bonuses. So 2,000 times 5, that's, I know, it's 10,000, right? But, you know, this is a company-ran matrix, so it's kind of nice pocket change. Yes? No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Now, can you guys read this with me? Because I was kind of like, Mega Matrix
Matching bonuses.
Matching bonuses. So that's an extra bonus. Qualifications to receive Mega Matrix matching bonus. Enroll 2 mini miner actives for 2 levels of match. And what's a mini miner active? Anybody? What's a mini miner? Yes. All right. That's so you get 2 people that buy a mini miner, and they become active, and you can collect a matching bonus for all of these levels, 4 to 4 levels, 6 to 6 levels, 8 for 8 levels, 10 mini miner actives for 10 levels. And again, the same numbers, right? A 2x10 has the potential to pay you greater than 2,000 mini miner matching bonuses. And this is also calculated in a uni-level grid. Purchase your mini miner now. Owners of Vista 2.0 mini miners connect their mini miners machines to the Vista 2.0 mining pool. Now let me tell you something. When you go home, when you get your product and you plug it in, and the electricity and the internet, guess what happens? The magic starts. Plain and simple. Now, you have the freedom to go ahead and keep doing that, but if you decide to go ahead and include yourself in the mini mining pool, which will be coming live when? Today. Right? Mining pools work in a very powerful way. The more mining there is within the community, the more dividends the powers that be, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, all of them give to that mining pool. And therefore, there's profits that are shared within every individual. All of the 2.0 miners are working in synergy combined with the Vista mining operation, are able to hash the code into blocks to produce selected cryptocurrencies. Owners of the 2.0 mini miner get to participate in distributions from the Vista 2.0 pool, and the Vista Vista mining pool distribution bonus is paid 5 days per week, Monday through Friday. Sooner or later, everyone will hear about the 2.0 mini miner in 1-to-1. Yep, we heard about it. Prior to any participation of the mini miner hash pool, Vista 2.0 affiliates must agree with and sign the mini miner hash pool terms and conditions located in your back office. Now, one thing that we want everybody to know is this. When you present, and I should have said this at the beginning, but I'll go ahead and say it now. I am not a broker. I'm not a financial advisor. You know, I'm just a businessman. I saw something that I think it would benefit you. You know, you come and check it out yourself, see how legitimate it is, and you make your own decision. I'm just here to show you what I found that works for me and so on. Once you have agreed with the sign and terms and conditions and own a 2.0 mini miner, you may participate in the following. And this is plain and simple. Mini miners own may increase their potential for greater distributions of the mini mining pool by purchasing additional hash power. So, Vista hash power mining pool distribution. Owners of mini miners may purchase additional hash power. So, if you sign up, if you sign up 100 people, and you know some of them decided not to buy a mini miner, are they able to buy some hash power? Nope. Nope. Owners of mini miners may purchase additional hash power. Oh, I've been blocking you guys all this time. Oh, and the camera. Okay, I'll come over here this side. Thank you. I'm going to block you guys. So, owners of the mini miners may purchase additional hash power. Results from greater hash power in the mining operation may trigger greater distributions from the Vista mining pool. The Vista 2.0 mining pool bonus is paid 5 days per week, Monday through Friday. Hash power contracts retire in time as the mining distribution and combined earnings of the dual team bonus and dual team matching bonus retires the original contract. There is no time frame guarantee for the retirement of any contract. Now, Armin mentioned this before, and listen, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a lot of you Vista 1.0 members. Can you guys please give them a hand, everybody? All the other guys from last year ran. We're still standing here. We told you who the owners were. We got a legitimate wallet and Coinbase. We weren't going anywhere, and we're still here. We're standing, and we'll tell you, Vista 1, you guys, we're going to make sure that that contract of what it was is going to be completed. Now, it has to be done in regulations, within the regulations. Don't you think that's fair, guys?
Yes.
Yes, right? If we step out of regulations, if we step out of anywhere that we've been advised to, remember I told you have many advisors? We do. And they told us we can make sure that Vista 1.0 members get what we told them they were going to get. As long as it's within the regulations and what they have told us to do within Vista 2.0. Is that powerful or is that powerful?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
I have a question, sir. What is hash power, please?
Great. Okay, hash power. So I'll tell you, do you want to? Yeah, go ahead. Well, why don't we wait till Armin comes up? And all I'll tell you is,
wait until later.
yeah. All I'll tell you is hash power has to do with the mining. There's, some miners, they can go up to 200 hash power. They're hashes, in the blockchain. And Armin will probably explain.
It's real energy.
It's real energy.
It's energy.
It's real energy. So, increase your hash power to increase your potential. The dual team bonus pays up to 10% of the lesser volume leg. Wow, okay, so there's more here. Plus distributions from the Vista pool bonus paid 5 days per week. So here you go. The package of 100 hash power, the max daily will be 200 hash power, and it'll be at 5% lesser volume leg. So we're talking about a binary. Level 2, 250 hash power, max daily will be 500, and it'll be at 6% lesser volume leg. At level 3 will be 500 hash power, max daily 1000 hash power, and it'll be 7% lesser volume leg. And level 4 will be 1000 hash power. So these people are the ones that have a mini miner, yes? Yes. And then they have a 1000 hash power, which max daily is 2000 hash power, at 8% lesser volume leg. Level 5 is 5000 hash power, and max daily is 10,000 hash power, 9% lesser volume leg. And finally, level 6 is 10,000 hash power, and max daily is 20,000 hash power at 10% lesser volume leg. Now, do you guys understand lesser volume leg? Yes? Okay, great. Okay, let me just, when you run a binary, most likely you have one superstar that comes in your team and just takes off. And then puts in 100,000 people. And then here's another team here that you're working with. You should be working with both, right? But on the lesser power, at the lesser leg, where there's volume that comes in, that's the percentage that you are being matched. Dual team matching bonus. Wait. So now there's a matching bonus also, okay? So more money, more crypto coins. Qualifications to receive dual team matching bonuses: enroll 2 mini miners actives for 2 levels of match, 4 mini miner actives for 4 levels of match, 6 mini miners for 6 levels, 8 for 8 levels, and 10 mini miner actives for 10 levels of match. And again, a 2x10 has a potential to pay you greater than 2,000 dual team matching bonus. So there's I lost count of how many ways we can make money here, but it's a good thing, right? When you don't remember how many, just know it's matching and matching and matching. You're gonna dream about matching today.
Yes. Can I ask a question?
Let's save the questions until.
From the big volume and the less volume, is it carried over or is flushed out?
No,
there's no flush.
There's no flushed out. I mean, your leg is, right?
Volume stays.
Yeah, the big leg's always there. I know some companies, they take away the big leg and you have to start over again.
Yes.
Now, There is a maximum, remember, daily max, right, that we just spoke about. Daily max. So if you have a 10,000, oh, I just turned it on. Excuse me. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's back.
Did I go over?
Yeah.
Oh. Max daily is 10,000 hash power.
No, one more.
Okay? Huh?
26.
Ah, thank you. 10,000. There you go. Okay, so it's 20,000 hash power. So that's the max daily. With that being said, let's go back here to the enrolled 10 mini miners. 2 by 10, right? You get more than 2,000 dual team matching bonuses. And these are all in a uni-level grid. They're measured in a uni-level grid. Achieving max pay from the dual team. When achieving max pay for one's dual team position, it includes distributions from the Vista 2.0 mining pool based on daily distributions, if and when there are daily earnings, dual team lesser volume leg bonuses up to 10% of the lesser volume leg, dual team matching bonuses up to 10%, 10 levels deep. Achieving max pay from the dual team bonus, Vista affiliates may only participate in the Vista mining pool distributions along with the dual team earnings and dual team matching bonuses after reading and signing the Vista affiliate hash power agreement. While distributions are anticipated from the mining pool, there is no guarantee of any distributions from the Vista 2.0 mining pool. When there are bonuses, distributions will be made 5 days per week, Monday through Friday. They're unavailable in stores. Isn't that great? They're not available in stores. Where can they only get them from? Vista, you guys. You guys are Vista. Only Vista mini miners can connect and participate with the Vista mini miner pool. I've gone to countries where actually, there's a country we're going to go next week. We're going to meet the business advisor of the president of that company. I mean, of that country. You know, those are the kind of people that are looking at Vista. And remember what I told you, some people wanted exclusivity, and we're not giving it to them? When we said that, they come back and they still want to be a part of it. Because their schools and their orphanages will be a part of this as well. And you guys will be the only means of how they can get them. So, with that being said, you can own one or more of these mini miners that can mine cryptocurrency right from the privacy of your home or office. Mini miners come with a 1-year manufacturer warranty. So act now, because time is sensitive. That's about it, guys. How many types of cryptocurrencies? Okay, anybody can answer that? 40, all right? Yes. So I'll go ahead and hand it over to Carlos. Thank you. I'll see you when we both are on time.
Well, I have to use it from time to time, so don't say that. Don't say that. Well, let's hear it for Luis. Wasn't that great? Do we have a great compensation plan? Yeah! Easy to qualify? Simple to qualify? Okay, are there requirements that you have to scratch your head and rub your tummy at the same time? No? Really simple. Number 1, get a mini miner. That's the key. That's when it starts the whole program. And it's going to move up really quick. So once you get going and people start mining, you will see that your circle of influence is going to grow pretty quick. Because everybody, no exceptions, likes to make money. Isn't that true? Yes. Okay. Well, I'm glad we're on the same page because we're going to move on. I don't know what Raj is
We always believe
we're still okay?
Come on, man.
Yeah. So, I'm
We
sorry.
always believe Carlos Santana. Come on.
Oh, okay, good. No comment on that. All right, but thank you, appreciate it. We're going to continue, and now we're going to have the CEO of the company give us a little presentation and the vision of the company and some of the things that we're planning ahead. And most of it, and I think that you guys will appreciate that, it's his vision. Okay? Let's hear it for our friend Armin. Let's hear it.
Thank you. It's actually everybody's vision, and we're kind of the administrators a little bit. So I'll take about 20 minutes, and then by then I think Raj will be here. Okay? As a network marketer for many years, we've always been transparent. We've always said a little extra, maybe too much, right? To make the sell, kind of oversell, you know. And sometimes we hype a product, and sometimes we say things to sell or recruit. I've never kept anything more secret than Raj in my life. No one's seen him. They heard his voice on some of the calls. Nobody can see him, you know. In fact, in San Marcos, where he lives, that's the only information you'll get, San Marcos, on the very top. We put snipers on the house, like marketers trying to come in, infiltrate, or competitors trying to steal him, right? So Raj is a very important part of Vista, obviously, and we have an exclusive with Raj. We're also partners with Raj and the Vista Smart Mining Pool, which is a huge operation. Okay, so
Explain it.
I will explain that. Yes, sir. So what I want to do is maybe spend 20 minutes and talk a little bit about Vista. And you heard Louis. That was a great presentation, by the way, on the compensation plan. The compensation plan at Vista has been created to be very unique. And the team in Florida that helped us create the compensation plan, part of Vista, even penned the product, the compensation plan. It's never been created like this, in this way, with all this type of dynamics. It's simple, but it's very profitable, and I've never seen a compensation plan where every department, like you know, matching bonus, mega bonus, has a matching bonus to it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm not good with comp plans, by the way, but everything has a matching bonus. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Everything you can match somebody else's efforts, which is incredible. And so it's synergetic, it's dynamic. You can work together. You have incentive. You're incentivized to help each other, not try to kill each other.
Yes.
So let me talk a little bit about Vista 1.0 and 2.0 now. Vista 1.0, as all of you know, it's no secret. You know, we started Vista 1.0 with the intent to become a hedge fund. That was our goal. Very ambitious goal, by the way, in a country where you don't even have licensing. But we thought that, you know, if we do it right, and if we're honest, and if we do the right thing and work really hard, and we're open source, you know, transparent, we can possibly achieve hedge fund, a crypto coin hedge fund. Wow. All right, and that would make us an investment, financial investment, securities licensed, kind of a institution, corporation, company, hedge fund. It's pretty ambitious, don't you think so? Here's why we wanted to do hedge fund. It's all in the intent. You got to understand, guys. If you want to know who the owner of a company is, try to understand what their intent is. Not what they look like, what they say. You know, not what they do, yeah, but not necessarily, because sometimes they try to do the right thing and it doesn't work out, you know. It's, you know, challenges in business kind of works that way. But what their intent is. When somebody speaks, you can always listen every single time, many times, and you can record their intent all the time. And find one time where they slip, then you know, you should shoot them. But people who really believe in something will always talk about the same message. The reason we wanted to do hedge fund was because we wanted to empower people, not to just have Bitcoin or Ethereum, because that's how we started 1.0. We wanted them to have 40 different coins in an account where they would manage and we would hold for them. And they would, own these digital assets. And a year or 2 years from now, they can be like their clients of Fidelity or Charles Schwab, Elite, or some of the biggest hedge funds out there. And they can be just sitting home and making money on their investments. In this case, it's not stocks, it's digital assets, right? And that's why we did trading. Okay, it's no secret that we did trading. And people say, well, did you do trading? Yes, we did trading. But that wasn't allowed. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But we did it with the right intent. We're going to continue to do that for the company in 2.0. But we're going to stop trading for, we have already stopped trading for our people. And what we're going to do is, and what we're doing, and what we're going to do faster is, we're going to close all those accounts from 1.0 as they mature. Okay? Mature is, we're going to deliver what we promised them. Is that cool? Yes. That means we're going to give them the achievement of double. Right? No, well, not 80 days, but we'll double it. We'll accelerate it so that we do it as soon as possible. Okay? And we're going to close all those accounts and invite all of you into a new world. That's 2.0. Well, some of you say, well, I got in Vista because I'm interested in trading, not mining. And now you're doing mining. We're also interested in trading. But trading is not something that you can do for 10,000 people. We thought we can do it, but there's thresholds. I'd be happy to share with you some of the things that will come up when you do it for 10,000 people that you don't see when you do it for 100 people or 2,000 people. Because nobody told us. Nobody told us this is what's going to happen. We figured it out on our own. There's no school that you can go to and learn trading for institutional levels. There's no license even yet, let alone schooling. But in 2.0, what we're going to do for everybody is this. We have the robots. Okay, we have the robots. We can make more than 2% on those robots. We can show you how to make 10% on those robots. 20% on those robots. 7% on those robots. 100% on those robots. In Vista 2.0, in about 2 months from now, Vista will launch its VDAX, or CoinRush, exchange platform, similar to Polynex or Bittrex. And we will do this for the people from 1.0 and 2.0 who were fascinated about trading. They love to make 2.5, 5% a day. I don't blame you. That's great. You close it. Why? What we will do for you is we'll say, look, we won't do it for you. We'll give you the robot, the best there is. We'll show you how to plug it in, activate it. We might even do it for you remotely. We'll set it up for you. We'll show you how to trade on these robots to achieve maximum percentage returns on a daily basis. But you do it on your own. We'll give you the robot as cheap as possible. If we can get it for free, we'll give it to you for free. We don't want to do it for you. We want you to do it yourself. Yeah. The only requirement will be is that you fire up that robot in our exchange, in Vista's exchange. CoinRush or VDAX, whatever we call it. And what we will make from you are the little fees of every time you trade and you buy and you sell. Right?
Yes.
Those fees. And we're happy with that. We don't need $1 billion as a hedge fund. We need 1 billion people with $1 billion, thanks to us. Yeah. The 2.0 of Vista is a total decentralization effort. It's a total dismantlement of centralized monopoly of the Bitcoin within the Bitcoin industry. A total effort in every direction we can shoot from trading. You don't need to join a network marketing affiliate company that promises you 3%, 5%, 10% a day. You don't need to do that anymore. You can do it yourself if we can give you the robot and show you how to do it. Right? That puts control in your hands. That puts control in your hands, not somebody else's. Control is very important. Very important, guys. People, one of the biggest things that people appreciate from this stuff, yes, and I know we weren't 100%, and we had the worst back office software company in the world, and everything was, you know, not automated and stuff. But people appreciated that they had control. They still have control. They know who the owners are, that their investments are safe, okay? And in investing, you have to understand that control is very important. The more you have of that, the less of the risk of loss, right? So in 2.0, immediately we're going to change the way we're doing things with investing, and we're going to put investing into your hands. Because anywhere in the world, there's no law that says that you cannot do that, and it's against the law. It's legal for you to invest and trade on your own. The problem is you don't know how to do it, right? Well, the good news is you're part of a team here at Vista. You're part of a team that, you know, we're your friends, and I hope you're our friends. You know, we'll share you. We'll share with you. If you don't know how to do that, we know how to do that, and we'll do it. You know, we'll show you how to do it. Nobody showed us, guys. Yeah, Louis is saying that, you know, we can't really make it free, you know. He wants to get $3 off.
I already told him that, you know, minimal. No, what happened is we had a talk with the programmers. You know, the percentages that we were making last year, that's the reason why a lot of you made 2.5s. Because the robots, you know, you don't just buy a robot and it starts yielding those percentages. You know, now, like he said, we're going to be able to give it to everyone that you know, wants to, right? But we still have to deal with the programmers. When we give you that robot, that means that the programmer has to program it. Armin and I, we may learn how to program it, but not yet. But there's you know, we have to make a deal with them. So yeah, there'll be a little cost, but don't worry, you'll make it back with all the percentages.
You can buy these robots online, but try to install one and fire one up. This is what he's talking about.
And I use Luis's name.
Yeah, you can call him for tech support. Yeah, the programming we can help him with programming. So, okay, all right. Oh, we're gonna get some pizza for everybody in a few minutes. So.
Hector's paying for it.
Customer service.
Let's focus on this for a few more minutes. I know you guys are hungry. If Raj shows up, when Raj shows up, please try not to kill him. We need him, you know, like.
We still need it, please.
Let me explain what happened in 2.0, guys. Okay. All right, 2.0 Vista is going to change the way we do trading. Okay. I already told you what we're going to do. Okay. That's pretty cool?
Yes.
And anybody who wants to do it, you know, all the power to you. All the power to you.
Where do we sign?
You don't have to sign anything. Yeah. There's nothing to sign. You just show up. 2.0 Vista is a total revamp of the company and transition. Before 2.0, we merged and we did a acquisition with CCB MLM from Florida, and we took over that company, and we acquired the in-house back office software. The reason why the compensation plan can work in a dynamic way like this, with all the widgets and gadgets and everything in the back office, bars and everything, graphs, it's incredible, is because of the software technology. It's so detailed, not one penny will be missed, all right? In the 1.0 version of Vista, it was so terrible, you know? Coins are going this way, some are showing up over there, you know, we're like, what's going on? And we're trying to put everything in order. No more. It's so going to be on point, okay? The software is there, right? With that also came a travel portal. We're going to be able to offer tremendously discounted travel to everybody, all right? Now, travel is exciting, maybe not, but maybe it is. Our company, Travelada, has the major licensings, wholesale licensings that Expedia has, Hotels.com has. We just don't have a name. You know, we don't have a brand. That's all. So we can offer some of the best deals with that. It's an added service, value service product.
Is that going to be available?
That's going to be available soon. It's already up. Yeah, it's already up. So the other thing is that with that acquisition merger situation, we brought a very strong team. So with 2.0, as we launched 2.0 today, I'd like to thank those guys over there in Florida who have become part of the Vista management team. All right, and that's Phyllis, Kevin, and Paul Morris. Paul Morris. You can hear Paul's voice every Sunday nights and Thursday nights on the company call, 7 p.m. This is a very powerful group of people. You don't understand. They're very, very strong. All right? They are handling, you know, some of the things that we would have never been able to handle. That makes Vista stronger. Okay? So there is a team of executives that are the best of the best of the best, strongest, right? And they work at Vista for the company, all right? On the other side of our team, I'm introducing the team right now. There's the co-founders in the middle. You guys have seen all of us before. On the other side of the team is the development team, and that's Raj, okay? Raj is our development, creative, innovation department of Vista Technologies USA. Huh? Raj? Where's Raj? He's coming, yeah. Wait, you gotta see some of the videos we have. Little videos from Ron. All the jokes on Vista.
Armin, where is Hector in the scheme of things?
He's right in the middle somewhere. Super excited. But what I'm saying is this. Vista has co-founders, the vision and the mission, and we're going to continue with that. And that is to empower the people any way we can, right? We have an executive team, and then we have the development team. The innovative development technical part of the business is very important because it makes Vista a technology company. Okay? Vista is not an MLM company, guys. It's a technology company. Technology, all right? So Vista Networks, yeah, that's important. That's very important. We're not a marketing company. Listen, we're not a marketing company. Do you understand that?
Yes.
We own the technology. We own the infrastructure. We are not marketing arm of a company. We are the technology company. And today we will announce the first technology product, the Vista Mini Miner. Okay, Mini Miner 1. So, Vista will continue to progress as a true technology emerging company. That's powerful because as partners in Vista, as affiliates, partners, people who have even invested, you know, your time, some money, I don't know. People who have engaged tomorrow, you'll engage as marketers. This is the elite marketing team for Vista, taking the mini miner to every home. That's like a mission, man. I mean, that's unbelievably powerful. You don't understand what you're doing when you're doing that. You are going to benefit from Vista as a technology company emerging as a powerhouse tomorrow. I hope. Knock on wood, you know, I hope. In benefits, in shares, in stock, in coin, in every way possible. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This is not another 9-stream compensation plan. This is a partnership. And if you understand what I'm offering you is a handshake partnership, and you shake my hand, then you'll understand how big this is and how grounded everybody should be. That's why I respect the people here, because you're professionals. There were many people who left already. Great, because they're not the professionals. They don't belong in a technology company. They belong in a marketing company. You don't understand. We're so glad. So here's what I want to share with you. Vista has now become a technology company that's going to be a powerhouse in the mining sector of the cryptocurrency space. Vista's aim is to attract and acquire and bring the mainstream to our product. The mainstream population demographic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We are interested in the mini miner. The mini miner was created not because it does 1 billion, 1,000, trillion hash power. People say, well, how many hash power does it do? I say, well, what does it matter how many hash power it does? The mini miner is not designed to do 10,000 hash powers. It's a mini miner. That's why we call it the mini miner. If you want one with 10,000, you have to get like something the size of a generator. Try to run one of those. But the mini miner is designed to attract and achieve the mainstream demographic. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's an overall design. It's not just the hash power. It's the overall design that's so powerful because it's going to go to every home. Let me ask you a question. If there was one product in cryptocurrency that can go to every home, think about this. If a company can create a product in cryptocurrency world, market cap of how many trillion now, right? If there was one company that can create the first product, like somebody did with the iPhone, the cell phone, or the Samsung phone, and it went to every home, every person has one, the kids in the school have one, the grandfather, grandmother have one. If there was one product like that in cryptocurrency that one company can create that achieves mainstream, what do you think would happen to that company?
Billionaire.
It would be market leader, billion-dollar company. The only company in the world that has that potential upside right now is Vista. hash power does it do? What does it matter? If the product is good enough, and if it goes to the home, and every home in the world, who cares how many hash power it does? We can increase the hash power from behind. That's what somebody asked, what is hash power? We can fire it up from behind. The product has to be able to reach the home and stay in the home. It's got to be easy to use. And I think Vista has achieved that with the mini miner. And this is why there is so much excitement about the mini miner. People don't really understand what it is. What exactly is it about the mini miner that's so exciting? They can't pinpoint that thing. But the ones who understand, they understand that this is a product that could be a gateway opener for cryptocurrency. You understand what that means? A gateway opener for the masses. Wow, how big is that? That's huge. All right? So I want to share with you a little, I was reading this article, and I'll end with this. I was reading this article about a company, and I was reading how terrible they did, this company, you know, but they became the biggest company, right? And this article is talking about a company called, a little company called Samsung, right? A little company called Samsung. And I couldn't believe the story. It was amazing. The story, the heading is Samsung's absurd history. Sounds like Vista, you know, Vista's absurd history. From fish to riches to shame, right? So let me just share some of this, and it's kind of exciting because when I read articles like this, and it gives me hope, you know, it gives me belief that we can do it too. We can do that in Vista, right? If Samsung did it, we can do it too. So Samsung was founded in March. We actually started Vista in March also. 1938 by Lee Byung-chul in the port town of Daegu, Korea. Sorry for the mispronunciation. As the company website boasts, initially this business focused primarily on trade export, selling dried Korean fish, vegetables, and fruit to Mercantile and Beijing, Manchuria and Beijing. So the company started selling fish and fruit, dried fruit, right? So this is an article about semiconductors, okay? Semiconductors is Vista. One of the things I promised you that's going to happen with the mini miner is we're going to develop it all the time. Better and better and better and better. We're going to go directly to semiconductor manufacturers, and we're going to get the best we can, okay? So, I was doing some research on that, and then I found this article. So here it says he brings his company to surpass Sony's market cap in 2002, as well as its brand value. Due to his legacy, Samsung has since 2011 earned and produced some 20% of South Korea's GDP. Is that big or what? So the great news for Samsung is nobody has heard of us. That was the great news. In 1993, Lee Gun-hee got fed up with his company's reputation for shoddy products, and famous announced to his employees, change everything except your wife and children. So in 1993, their product was so bad. He told his employees to change everything except their wife and their children. Kind of, reminds me of how we started. Yeah, don't laugh.
Yeah, but we're keeping accurate.
Yeah, he's not. Once you're in this, you can't leave. Sorry. Yeah. And it's not a month, it's a commitment. So then it says, a road diverged in the wood. Perhaps the best decision Samsung and Lee Gun-hee ever made was this is very important. this is very important for Vista. This is what Vista is doing, right? In a sense. Perhaps the best decision Samsung and Lee Gan-hee, the chairman, ever made was by commercial necessity, which didn't make it any less shrewd. It was the decision to go digital over analog at a time, the early mid-90s, when it was genuinely not clear which of those two formats would win. Okay, the biggest decision Samsung made was to go digital over analog during those years where it wasn't clear whether it was going to be analog or digital. Remember all your TVs? Yeah. You need to put a digital, you know, no more of that old school, no more old technology, it's digital now. The biggest decision he made then was to go digital, where everybody kept going analog. Where everybody keeps doing mining the way they're going to do mining, what Vista's going to do is they're going to go backwards. We're going to do it backwards. We're going to go to the people and let people mine instead of let the institutions mine. People don't think, experts might not think this is wise or it would work. But if you do opposite of somebody else, where you might have a chance, and if it turns out in your favor, you're going to be like Samsung, right? So that kind of reminded me of the decision for Vista to not put up big warehouses and put modern mining machines, because we ordered a bunch, but put that on the back end and in the front and make it all about the people. Take mining the opposite direction to the people. How powerful is that? No one's ever done that. The idea is so powerful. You haven't even seen the mini miner. How many of you have seen the mini miner?
You showed us one.
No. He knows. Now I show you something else. Bill's a good friend of mine. But yet you're here, you're so excited. I have never seen so many network marketers in a program that hasn't even launched yet. So excited, and they're not even getting a commission check yet. So excited, they haven't even seen Raj yet. They're on the minor yet. How crazy is this? What's wrong with you guys? No, there's nothing wrong with you guys. You guys are smart. You get the message. You get the point. Right? And that's more powerful than the product, but the product is also good. So, though Samsung was behind in analog technology at that time when they were deciding to go somewhere else, digital, it was certainly not behind in digital technology. No one was behind, because at the time it was new for everyone, a level playing field. Samsung had targeted an area where it didn't have to play catch up. If Vista wants to be a big miner, and all of you together with us as a partner, us, your partner, you, our partners, we have to catch up to the elite miners by building big facilities, investing millions and billions of dollars we don't have, going to Iceland, and hoping some of you will agree and some of you might not agree. What a task. It's a catch-up. You're always chasing something. Here with Vista mini miners, there is no catch-up. There's no chasing. We're actually in the lead. We're actually in the lead.
Pioneer.
Huh? Pioneer, right. Pioneer technology. And even if somebody else comes on board and tries to clone the product, we can stop them. Okay? With the patent pending, we can stop them. Now, if they do it anyways and they come from countries where we can't control them, we're still in the lead. Does that make sense?
Yes.
There's no catch-up. Or everybody has same chance. We're actually in the lead. The advantage of developing digital technology for a company impatient to change gears. Okay, this sounds like Vista. You know? To develop technology impatient to change gears. At Vista, we wanted to change everything. You know why? USI Tech closed, BitConnect closed, the Oracle coin closed, all in the same month. And we would close too. Trust me, it would continue. All right, and the model that we had was not 100% compliant. I got to be honest with you, you know. But we're not doing that anymore. So, same story with Samsung. The advantage of developing digital technology for a company impatient to change gears is that it operates in terms of ones and zeros, nothing in between. A switch is either on or off, which is what the ones and zeros represent. A microchip either works or it doesn't. There are no qualitative differences. That is how Samsung became the world's leading manufacturer of semiconductors. Even Apple Inc., iPhones, are arch rival of Samsung Galaxy line, but they use the Samsung chips. Did you know that? Ashes to ashes. Speaking of phones, Samsung phones currently hold a 28.8% market share in the US, ahead of Apple's 23%. The #1 semiconductor company in the world is Intel. Chip. Do you know who's number 2? Samsung. Okay. So, did everything go perfect at Samsung? The article is talking about phones burning and not blowing up, you know? I mean, I hope our mini miners don't blow up, but it will certainly be in line if it does with Samsung's story. So,
long way from dried fruit.
Okay, so with that, guys, here's how I want to end. Vista's future has never looked brighter in 2.0. I want to welcome everybody to 2.0. We're going to launch. We made the product very good. We're going to make it better. Okay, there might be some glitches here and there. Don't worry, we'll fix those. We're going to launch with the mini miners. We're going to launch as soon as tomorrow. We're going to open everything up. You're going to be able to place mini miners on orders. We have 400 available right now. Okay, ready to go out. And those 400, first come basis. If you don't get one, don't worry. All right, you'll get the next batch. It'll be soon. You can still do business. You can still do hash power, okay, with us. All right? The hash power part of it is a energy that we will provide from the back end, okay? From the rigs. Yeah, it's energy it's energy that we will sell or provide from the back end. And that hash power you can do business with, and you can be commissionable until you get your mini miner, okay? If we had launched Vista without the mini miner, just the hash power, do you know how big this company will be? Do you know how big USI Tech was? Probably bigger than that, a little bit. Just on the hash power. We don't need to. We don't need to do only that. We need to have a real product that works. With that, it's unbeatable, all right? So we'll open it, and you can engage, and you can start. So Vista is going to be a very strong company. It's going to continue to be strong. The leadership is strong. We're strong. We have done the hard part. Okay. Now just join us in the run. Right. We're going to run into 3.0, which is Vista Coin. You see the Vista Coin logos. By the way, can we? Oh, we got Paul. Okay. We're going to have Paul Morris come up, and then after Raj, we'll do a vote on the coin. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys want to do a vote on the coin?
Yes.
Let the people decide, right? Okay. All right. So, guys, one of the greatest things that happened to 2.0 in Vista is the partnership and the team that joined us that anchored our company stronger. Okay. in management, and in many other ways, right? We're capable of doing things up to a point. The rest of it, we must have a team, right? And the same applies here. We're capable of doing things to a point. With you, the Mini Miner is going to be an international brand. With you, the Mini Miner is going to create multiple and I hope, millions of millionaires. Can you imagine that? Millions of millionaires? Yeah, why not? So, even if you achieve half of that, that's pretty good. All right. So, one of the best things is we have a team with us that's just so grounded and have 50 years or more experience each person in MLM and business. So, Paul Morris is our chairman of our team, you know, our global partners. He's like your boss. He's like your ambassador. He's like the guy, you know, hey, Paul, what should I do with this? There are no bosses here, by the way, but, you know, he's kind of he's a very respected person in the industry, and we're honored to have him here at Vista. So we'll bring Paul up for a few minutes. Paul, can you hear him?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. Do we have any feedback from both feeds here?
Perfect. You're perfect.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, I'll say good evening, and it's my pleasure to welcome all of you. And again, I just want to do one more sound check. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Great. Excellent. Well, it's my pleasure to have a chance to visit with all of you. I can see you on my camera, so I'll wave to all of you. Wow, good-looking crowd. A lot of sharp-looking people there, some beautiful ladies. I should put my necktie on real quick here. So, anyway, I would love to have just been there with you personally, but because of technology, hey, we're able to just pop right in here and be with you. And I don't know how much time do I have? Is like Raj caught in traffic? Is he running behind you?
We're waiting for Raj, so go ahead.
Okay. You know, if you need me a little filler material, I'm thinking of all the things I could have said, and gosh, between Carlos and Louis and Armin, I think everybody said it all. So I thought what I might do is just kind of get into a little bit of, well, it was something that Earl Nightingale talked about many years ago. He actually did a talk. It was called The Strangest Secret. And how many have ever heard of Earl Nightingale? Dating yourself, some of you. I happen to know him personally. And that's one of the nice things about him. I know a lot of people, they hear how long I've been in the industry, which is over 50 years, and they think, man, this guy must be old. And I want to clarify something. I'm not old. I've just been around a long time. But when you've been around a long time, you get to meet a lot of these people. And having met a lot of these people, it's just been a great experience. And so I thought that what I might do is visit here, but I've got a screen freeze here. Let me pull this screen freeze down. Let's see if I can get this thing moving. I thought I'd give you a few reasons why you should be doing network marketing. But for some reason, we've got a something's not working here, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's this thing over here. Let's try something else. And it's not cooperating with me. Let's do that. And see if I can. There we go. Okay, let's go back to this slide right here. See if we get that thing. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, can we all hear me now? Yes. All right, good. Well, I just want to tell you why it's so good that you're there today. And I want to let you know that some of you have been in, I see my good friend Dennis DeVorn there, and I know my other real dear friend, I don't know, 2-3 decades, that Ron is out there. You hear Ron speak earlier. And some of us have been in this industry a long time, decades even, and you might think, oh well, here's another meeting, another chance to be in on the ground floor. No. There's a point in American history right now that is never existed before. And that thing is that there is and I know if I look around the crowd, I'm looking at you on my screen here, yeah, you're kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, you few old timers there, yeah, like me. And you gotta start recruiting some younger ones here. But anyway, it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. It doesn't matter if you're a millennial or Generation X or Generation Y. What's happening right now is a phenomenon. We always had the lower class, the middle class, the upper class. Well, guess what, folks? The middle class is vanishing. And I'm telling you, in the next 5 to 10 years, you're either going to be broke or you're going to be very wealthy. There's going to be no in between. And so, hear me clearly on this. In 5 years, you're going to be dead broke or you're going to be very wealthy. There's no middle class. And the only way you're going to become wealthy is if you do it through network marketing. And so network marketing is the way to go. It's the only way it's going to happen. And so it's like, well, I wonder if I should join network marketing or not. That was what people could think about 10, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, if I don't do network marketing, I'll just stay on my job and make a good living. Not anymore, folks. It's either going to be broke or you're going to be very wealthy. To be very wealthy, you've got to do it as an entrepreneur. I want to just cover some statistics that go way back to the 50s when Earl Nightingale did this. But he said, start out with 100 men at age 25. And I'll just move my screens in the way that I'll look at on that corner here. So start out with 100 men at age 25. And let's see what happens to them over the years. And what we see happen, and again, I got that screen freeze back here again. I don't know, I'm going to go down that here. Let's try. It's not working on me, and I don't know what. This was the last minute thing. I thought I'd throw this up here. Well, we can talk about it. We can talk about what happens at age 25. Everybody thinks they're going to make it. Everybody thinks they're going to be rich. Everybody thinks that they're going to be, have a big yacht and a nice car, and a big home, and a second home on the shore. And they think they're going to have all these nice, wonderful things going on. But what happens is, it doesn't happen. And why does it not happen? It doesn't happen because they face the reality of life, and things get in the way. And the dreams kind of disappear. And so if we track 100 years later to see how many of those people really did become wealthy. Now in my case, I got involved in network marketing back in the 60s, 1968, and never heard of network marketing. Today, everybody's heard of network marketing. Everybody knows of 1,000 different companies. I never heard of Amway, never heard of network marketing, thought you just work the rest of your life until you drop. And I was in college. And I studied to be a teacher. I graduated, became a teacher. I'm teaching school days. I'm working on my master's degree nights. And then I got a job nights working in a restaurant. Well, a waitress said, hey, you got to come to this meeting. Right? Well, those of you that are there tonight, somebody said, hey, you got to come to this meeting, and you came. Well, I went to that meeting, and guess what? It was an Amway meeting. Never heard of Amway, didn't know anything about it, didn't know about network marketing. This guy goes through the plan. He's flipping through this little flip chart. He says, okay, now you get 5, and they each get 5, and then they each get a couple people, and next thing you know, you're making 1,000 a month, and they each get a few of their friends. Now, you never have to work a day the rest of your life. And I said, what did you just say? Now you never have to work a day the rest of your life. And I said, wow. I said, have other people done this? He said, oh yeah, Charlie Marsh, Dixie Edgar, Bernie Sampson, Skip Ross, Stewart. And I said, wow, I'm thinking if others have done it, I can do it too. I said, sign me up. And I got in. Well, 1 year later, I'd equal my teaching salary. 2 years later, I doubled my teaching salary, tripled my teaching salary. I quit my night job, dropped out of my master's degree, resigned from school teaching, bought a 10.5-acre farm out in the country, and got a brand new Cadillac. And my first business card said, I am retired at age 25. You can be too. I'm saying, I love network marketing. Man, this is really great. I didn't know why the whole world wouldn't want to get into network marketing. Well, that was 50 years ago. Well, a lot's changed over those last 50 years. And as a result of what's changed, we have a society of people that need to make some choices. Well, I've asked you earlier, do you have any idea what will happen to those folks by the time they're 65? Well, let's take a look. It's kind of scary. They all believed they were going to be successful. And if you asked every single one of those 100 people if they wanted to be a success, they'd tell you that they did. And you'd notice that they were eager toward life, that there was a certain sparkle to their eye, an erectness to their carriage, and life seemed like a pretty interesting adventure way back then. Well, by the time they're 65 years old, guess what happened? All 100 wanted to be rich, but only one will be rich. Only 1 out of 100. That's kind of scary, folks. 4 will be financially independent. They'll own a home, a boat, in a motor home, and have a nice lifestyle. And they'll be financially independent, not worrying about money. That's only 4. That's only 4. Now, what happens to the dreams of all the others? Well, they get shattered. 5 will still be working at age 55. Still be working. Still getting up, working a 40-hour job, going to work, punching a time clock, and be continuing to work what they've been doing for their previous 40 years. Well, you've got to ask yourself, and you've got to think, there's got to be more to life than this. And that's why you're there tonight, you know? But guess what? You got to get a sense of urgency about this. Because out of those 100 people at age 25, 36 of them will be dead by the time age 65 comes around. They never make it to age 65. Now, when I say 36 of you, that wasn't even a thought in their mind at age 25 that they might not make it. Nobody at age 25 years old thinks they're going to die before they get to 65. They all think they're going to live to be 100. But yeah, 36% will wind up dead. They never had a chance to retire, and for most of them that means they never had a chance to enjoy life. Their dreams went down the drain. 54 will be broke. That's over half will be broke. They never attained financial independence after working for 40 full years. So let's think about that for a minute, guys. 1 out of 100, only 5 made great. Only 5. So why do so many fail? What happened to the sparkle they had in their eye when they were 25? They haven't developed their hopes and their dreams and their plans. And why is there such a large disparity between what these folks intended to do and what they actually accomplished? Well, many never knew they had a choice. They were never shown a better way. Tonight, you were just shown a better way. A better way than almost, not just a better way than having a job, but a better way than almost any other program out there in the industry. But most people do what they saw their parents and relatives doing. What was that? Get a job. That's what they went out. You know, they went out, they got a job, they worked in a corporation, they worked in a restaurant, they worked in a factory, or maybe they got a job in the office, they're college, maybe they got a job in customer service, or who knows. They sit there and they can barely pay their bills. So tonight, I'm just pointing something out. The choice is yours, guys. You can either work 40 hours a week for 40 years, and by the way, many salaried workers, I read an article, said they're working 50 hours or more every week. And you start at age 25 and work until you're age 65. Now, somewhere in the middle there, you're probably going to be working for the next 10, 20 years, and guess what? People aren't stopping working at age 65 anymore. They're going right ahead and working to 70 and 75. In fact, I talked to a kid the other day, they said his dad's 86, and they haven't made him quit his job yet. He's still working at age 86. Now, then, I hope by 86, I'm still flying all over the world doing trainings and seminars because it's my passion, because I love to do it. I'm doing it because I love doing it, not because I need the money. Well, what happens after that 40 years? They retire on less than 40% of what they were earning. They never got to do all the things they dreamed of doing when they were younger. And many wind up with only a Social Security check. Well, I'm here tonight to folks saying there's a better way. You just saw that. One of the ways of implementing what I'm asking you to do right now, and that is to become an entrepreneur. I'm telling you, there's no middle class anymore, guys. 2 more years, you're going to be broke or filthy rich. And so I'm proposing a 5-year plan. Get involved right now, tonight. You know, grab on it, grab loose, and grab, you know what, I've been dilly-dabbling around with this thing. Man, I want to jump in this thing and go with it. I want to get my mini minor on order first thing this week. And I'm going to go there and start talking to everybody I know about this. Well, guess what? In 5 years, you start your own business right now with Vista. You do that in your spare time, you can be in a position to totally retire in 5 years. And you know what? Some of you can probably do it in 2 or 3, and then never have to work again the rest of your life. There's a great book out there by Richard Brooks. It's called The 4-Year Career. And he's got interview after 100 people in there, all people that were able to retire is 4 years of doing network marketing. And again, you'll never have to work the rest of your life. Oh, you have to maybe do a minimal order, status, this, whatever. But what will you be able to do just 3, 4, 5 years from tonight? Be able to do all the fun things in life with your friends and family. Be able to travel, take family vacations, go where you want, go when you want, take with you who you want, and have that lifestyle of freedom. Some of you might want to do volunteer work, missionary outreach, philanthropy. My wife and I were able to do missionary work for most of our life. We've been retired most of our lives, actually, the last 20 or so years. We've never had to work the rest of our lives. And so you can do a lot of things. We ran a Cub Scout path. We ran a food ministry. We went into prisons and we did Bible studies in maximum security prisons. Those are the things you can do when you're totally free and have that financial independence. So anyway, you're working your way into that top 5%, and you can do it with this stuff. Now again, most people are doing network marketing every day, but you're not getting paid for it. How many people say, hey, you hear, this new restaurant just opened up. Man, the food's great there, And you're going to tell all your friends about it. Hey, you see that movie the other night? And all your friends are going to run over there and go to that movie. Movie theater's not going to pay you anything. Well, guess what? There's a new thing coming out. This new thing coming out it's actually called the mini miner. You're hearing about tonight. You're going to see it in a few minutes. And when you take that mini miner and start doing just like you talk about a movie, talk about a restaurant, guess what? Your people are going to get excited about it and you'll get paid for it. Well, we've lived through the agricultural age. We're working on a farm. Industrial age. We've actually lived through the corporation, climbing the corporate ladder. All of that's behind us, folks, in a new age. It's the age of the entrepreneur. You'll either embrace it or you'll get left behind. Listen to this poor guy here. He should have joined network marketing years ago, but he didn't. So I challenge all of you tonight, begin your journey toward financial independence and time freedom today. Don't wait. And again, remember the results of the 40-year plan. 1 will be rich, 4 will be independent, 5 will be working, 36 will be dead, 54 will be broke. Determine now, determine right in your heart and make a choice to be in that top 5%. So the choice is yours. You work the 40 hours a week, or right now, you want to join Vista and build your future with Vista and have your wildest dreams come true. No more stress, no more pressure from the job. No more worried about how you're going to pay your bills. No more living your life with no guarantee of job security where they say, pack up and get out, you're fired, go home, we're going out of business, we've had a reduction in force, you're out of here, goodbye, we don't need you anymore. Folks, never worry about that again. Vista is offering you right now tonight a 5-year plan where you'll never have to work again the rest of your life after 5 years. Now, you'll make sure your little mini miners are plugged in. Man, have a dozen of them going by then. They're just coming away, clicking away on your shelf, earning you your cryptocurrency, and you're able to just take off, travel the world, and do all the things that you ever dreamed of. So, folks, this is your way to get to that 5%. This is your way to be retired in 5 years. So it's Vista. It's Vista 2.0. It's the Vista Mini Miner, and it's you making that commitment to making dreams come true with Vista. That's who you are.
Paul is right. Paul is right. 3 years, he's right. You know why? Because it's technology, number one. Okay? It's not soap. Like I was in Amway for 15 years. It's not soap, LOC, SA. It's technology. It's cryptocurrency. Technology with cryptocurrency. And it's network marketing. And it's all glued with integrity. The company that people were looking for, that's not going to do them wrong. Yeah, I believe what Paul is saying. 3 years. 3 years you can become a millionaire. A Bitcoin millionaire is a millionaire that doesn't drop easily. You understand? You can be a millionaire in many things, and then you could be back to trying to be a millionaire again. But usually a Bitcoin millionaire, guys, they don't usually drop their status. So it's worth doing Bitcoin and becoming a Bitcoin millionaire. technology, hottest technology, groundbreaking, combined with cryptocurrency, with the best network marketing skill set in the world. Right here. Layered, covered, glued by integrity, the right company. The one that's not going to do you wrong. Aren't you waiting for that company?
Yes!
Yeah, we're here. So, it's getting really serious right now, guys. And I know it's getting serious when some people left and many are here. Raj's family just showed up, and his brother, Raju.
Raj didn't make him and his brother made him.
Raj always shows up. When his brother shows up, his brother Raju, you don't know, this guy's like world famous. That means it's getting very serious. I didn't know it was funny. So he came with his family. Guys, this is gonna be very, pizza's here? What about Raj? Wait, no, Raj is like 5 minutes away, 10 minutes.
No, let's eat first.
Okay, can we break for 10 minutes quickly, make a pizza line, and then come back in here, please. Because
Okay, go get pizza. Relax, eat, come on.
Go get your pizza.
And right now, as much as...
Okay, everybody, we have more pizza coming, okay, so those of you who didn't get it, slice, I'm so sorry. Sit in the back if you can, when it's your going to eat, or whatever, we'll figure it out. So we have a bunch more coming, so just in case, Raj doesn't show up, let us know what you want for breakfast. Drinks are included.
I think they are starting to choose now. Thank you. It was a really nice talk.
So, hey guys, can I everybody quiet down? Let's all sit down. We're gonna start, okay? We're gonna start with this. So, where's Louis? Louis Amaya. He has some. I wanted to show you guys some of the Vista jokes. Is Louis out there? Louis? Can you tell him to come one minute?
Oh, they're getting somewhere.
Okay. Is everybody back? Can we start? Yeah. Okay, great. All right, everybody, thank you so much. And now for the main event. Hello, Ms. Coco. So, wow, what a wait, right? How painful is it? We get a lot of people wait. Huh? There's more pizza coming, guys. There's another 20 boxes, so. All right, guys. So, Thank you very much, everybody. So, hey, Louis, can you unlock your computer and put those? I want to show you guys a few videos. Oh, let's do the coin real quick. Yeah, Raj is already here, so I'm going to bring him in 2 minutes. Okay? So when I say, are you fired up, you say ready to go, okay? All right. Wait for my cue. All right, so quiet down for a second. Since Vista took its time doing everything, there were some videos released in the public. There were jokes about Vista, but we found out that it's one of our friends, Ron, and we were so we found it very funny, and but there was jokes, some short videos that Ron made on with little jokes and the comedy for the long time it's taking, for all the little things, right? The secret of nobody knowing what it is, or who Raj is, or the mini miner. So here's one that's if you can lower your voices, there's a sound issue. This is the Godfather, right?
All right, ready, everybody? Thank you. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, did you see Armin? Did you get the secret sauce for the mini miner? Tell him what's going on. This guy's too smart, boss. Too smart. All right, don't worry. But let's talk to him. Make him an offer. He can't refuse.
I'm trying to get the secret sauce of the mini miner, and we weren't letting that go. So, and then Donald Trump had something to say about mini miner, because mini miners are made in America, right? In the USA. So. Go ahead, President.
Katie, I always believe in Vista and the mini miner. I really want to keep the mini miner in the United States. Well, that's not fair. Well, it is, Katie, because I don't have to do anything you say, and nor do I have to listen to you.
Right?
That's Ron.
Let's go to not that one. Go to the presentation one.
This one?
The guy that does the home meeting about the mini miner.
Which one?
No.
2 more this way?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. This is a Vista presentation at somebody's house, right?
Are you serious? I didn't see this one.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
Please sit down, my little chubby Bitcoin Roger. Oh, hi. Welcome to the Vista presentation. We'll get started. Dear. What is the mini miner? I don't know. Shut up.
This wants the mini miner, right? I don't know.
Great, man.
You got another one, Ron? That's Ron made all of these, by the way. I said, Ron, make us laugh, you know?
Oh, this one's phone booth.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's good. Oh, this one's fun. All right, here goes.
Ron, are you okay? They took my mini miner.
They took his video.
Miner. They stole my mini miner just when I was mining Monero.
That's how serious it is. Don't lose your mini miner when you get it. All right, I think that's good. Is that good or what?
The guy got punched. What's that one?
The guy who got punched is... No, I don't have that in here. It's not in here.
Oh.
All right, so let's go to the coin real quick, and then we're going to bring it on. Okay, and go back to that file, and let's just quick name. Where? Look for the coin. One down there. Yeah, open both up. One down there, and then put the other one next to it.
Oh, we're going to vote?
Yeah. All right, so 2 different teams worked on this. Real talented teams.
Just do a show of hands, probably.
Okay. One great thing at Vista, guys, you should be happy about is we have dedicated teams for all the projects. Okay? We have dedicated projects, and we get things done that way. All right, so Left side, right side.
Right side. Right side.
Right side.
Right
Right
side.
side. Left side.
Right side.
Right side. Okay, let's start with one. Hold on. All of you who like the one on the left side that has these words and the mini minor in it, please raise your hand and say yay. Alright. Okay, all of you who like the one on the right side, please raise your hand and say yay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to give the mic to Carlos in a few seconds. But okay, so the people have voted? Yes. All right, thank you guys. And we'll work on that one on the left side and make it better. Okay? It's not right side. Right side. And make it better. All right, guys. So. And now it's time for the main event. Are you guys fired up? Fired up? Yes.
Wake up!
Here's Carlos.
Everybody's in a food coma.
We're going to go outside and bring Raj in, okay? All right. That's going to be exciting. That's a good thing. Fantastic. Good decision. Remember at the beginning when I said we're not trend followers? Remember that? We're trend makers. And that's what it is. So after all the presentations and everything that was spoken, I'm so excited because I feel that we can take this and make something so powerful and help a lot of people. So beyond what we can make, some of them that are already retired, so we can come back and say, well, we're going to change some people's lives. Okay, so Mr. Sitoshi Nakamoto is going to appear in a couple of seconds. All right. Mr. Mystery Guy is going to be here in a couple of seconds. I don't know what's taking place, but I can assure you that Rush will be here either today or tomorrow. But he will be here. Okay, so we'll have a great time after this. But it's so unbelievable that after all the time that it's taking, you guys are still here. I cannot believe it. We're still people standing up. I cannot believe it. It's like a dream come true for an MLM person, right? Said, I'm waiting for the pizza. Forget about the guy. No, the pizza will be here, but Raj will be here too. So, he is bringing the pizza.
Is that why Ron was delayed?
I'm already run out of jokes, so help me out. Because
Roger's coming to
So, why don't we give Raj a round of applause and see if maybe he comes a little faster? Okay, I just got a little message. And you're not going to believe this. 2 more minutes. Oh, wow. What's the minute? You already waited 4 hours. So what's 2 minutes? Can they at least bring the pizza? I've never been a comedian. I'm actually a very serious person. I have a hard time making people laugh. I have a very dry sense of humor. So, that's right. Well, let's reduce the 2 minutes from the 3 years that it's going to take for you guys to be multi-millionaires. That's right. How about a 2-minute warning? A 2-minute warning? Oh, like the football. There you go. See, that shows how much I know about football too. All right. So it's been a long fight, but I think we're pretty ahead.
3 years. Well, it could be less. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's up to you guys. Yeah. It could be a year. 6 months. All right. Who think that they can make?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. That's how we have the last goal, 30 seconds. So, no countdown. I don't think I can take that. Just in case they come back and say another 5 minutes. Okay.
We are live here. We are live. He's the creator of
That's Raj right there. All this
Where's my
so,
cigar?
Raj is here, guys, and his family is here. His brother in the back, Raju. Say hi, his wife and friends. They're also here. Thank you. This is truly a historical moment for the Bitcoin Core. This is truly a historical moment for the Bitcoin Core movement. Okay, Bitcoin started with Bitcoin Core, and we will support the Bitcoin Core movement. It's really historical because Vista mini miners will strengthen Bitcoin Core, will decentralize mining, will take the power of mining and cryptocurrencies into the hands of the people. The people have the power. That's what the coin says. Freedom from oppression, power of the people. And the digital asset industry and world, I hope, will embrace the mini miner. This invention, this idea, this creation, we will make it better and better all the time. And that's the promise from Vista to the rest of the world, that as a pioneer in this particular product line and in this particular industry, we promise excellence and development. So, without much more to say, this is somebody we built a relationship with. You know, it's important that you make friends, but you also build relationships. You know, we value relationships, and we take relationships to a higher level. And business comes second, but we can always do a lot of business, right, with good relationships. So I hope we can also have that going forward, always, right? Put relationship first.
Yes.
Put relationship first. If we can protect the relationship, we can be billionaires.
Yes.
We have a chance to be millionaires.
Right.
If you don't protect the relationship, you kill it, you have to go find the relationship,
That's
and you
right.
have to start over again.
That's right. That's right.
It's very important to understand that, guys. It's important for us to know what we have, and we understand what we have. And I hope you will too. And I know you will too, as soon as you hear from Raj. So let's welcome, guys, Mr. Raj, the inventor of the mini miner.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to apologize for coming so late, and of course, apologize to Arvin and Louis and the Vista group. I have some personal issues, and but I'm glad that you all waited to hear from me. I always believe truth is the best policy. My wife and I battled, my wife had cancer, battled cancer for 3.5 years. Very hard fight. And last week, we gave a great send-off. And Armin and the Vista group, they came to make it a special day. So I'm thankful for that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So being here and seeing the excitement, this helps me, you know, to move forward too. So thank you very much. I'm sure you have heard about the mini miner.
Yes.
So because of certain situations that has happened personally to me, I promised Armin and the Vista, team that Wednesday we're going to do a live presentation. We will show how it works, ins and outs, how you can plug it in and make it work at home. All of that information will be done, and it will be a worldwide broadcast.
From where? I mean,
I will be.
calling in?
I'll be. Yes, we'll be calling in. I'll be broadcasting from San Diego, and they'll be here in Glendale. So technology. We'll need that. So yeah. So I would like to. I was not able to bring my personal miner. So I
So
would
Raj
like to-
will introduce the mini miner to everybody, okay?
So this is the mini miner. My first thought looking at Bitcoin years ago, people were able to mine from home using their personal computers, and they were able to make a profit, doing work. It's actually working for the network, and for the work that you do, they pay you. But as Bitcoin grew bigger and bigger and more transactions, PCs are not powerful enough to make a profit. And also, you cannot mine without a pool. So all these pools started popping up. One of the major ones and good ones still is Flush Pool. You can take a look at that. But with many people mining in extremely expensive miners, some of them you can't even plug it into your home because you don't have enough power. It takes 4,500 watts. So it will trip your circuit. So it removed home miners, so to speak. They couldn't mine at home. So when we started talking to Armin and the Vista group, one of the first things that I said is we are using too much energy. We are putting out too much emissions, and it costs so much to get into it. And I wanted to find a solution. And that was the birth of the mini miner. So the solution is, even today, even if you have the resources, even if you want to invest $4,500 or $6,000 or $12,000 to buy a miner, when you take it home or when you unbox it, you can't plug it in and mine. You have to be a tech guy or a tinkerer or know some, technology person, or you have to hire somebody to actually set it all up. So a plug-and-play miner for the home user is not existent until the mini miner. Yep. One of the most important things is low energy cost. So mini miner takes about $5 a month to run. That's in Los Angeles, San Diego area. So other places, it might be even lower cost. Heat emissions are almost non-existent. So we did find that, hit that market and find that solution. Again, going back to the pool, it doesn't matter how powerful miners you buy. Some of the miners are $5,000. If you go and plug it into a pool, most of them make only $18 a day. and you pay almost $4,500 to buy that miner, it's going to cost you almost $700 to $800 a month electric cost. I don't see where you're making profit. So the pools have been running for a long time, but not that efficient. So that's why we call it the smart pool. And as you can see, the pool is already running. You know, we are picking up shares. You know, people are joining in. This is our test right now. So this is going to go live next Monday. Not this coming Monday, sitting Monday. After our Wednesday live call. So the pool becomes a very important, intricate part of how profitable mining can be. We call it our smart pool. For an example, I'll talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin are done in blocks. So when you find a block, all the machines, computers to mini miners or powerful machines, they go to work crunching numbers. So to explain, transactions are happening all the time, and they're broken into blocks. So as a pool, and all these computing devices actually crunching numbers and making it happen. For that, we get a reward, and also we get the reward for the work. So pools, when you find a block and you submit and you complete the block, right now, probably they get about $220,000 for that work. Yes, $220,000. As a miner, if you're part of their pool, even with a very powerful machine, you may get $1 or $1.50. It's just split up between so many people. But the problem with these pools is there are many other pools. Many pools can be working on that one block. So all the pools run doing all this work. Finally, they find out they're behind. Somebody else got it. So it's not too smart, is it? But this is what we have. What we did is a smart pool, because Bitcoin is called public ledgers. Everything is on the ledger. Our smart pool will go and look at a block that we found, and it will match it up with the public ledger to see if anybody else is working on it. If somebody is working on it, it'll drop that block, and we're going to find another one. This way, we're going to submit, and we're going to win more over and over again, more frequently than others. So mini miners is one, but they also have other products, hash power, so on and so forth. Altogether, with the pool, we have the opportunity to win almost every half hour. Wow. The key word is opportunity. So in calculations, it's there. Of course, we have to run it. We have to keep on building it, fine-tuning it, and we will get there. So we will get to a point with Bitcoin, there's 51% problem. If you win 51%, you're going to be in trouble. So we have to manage that too, because it's not fair. So because of that, the Vista Smart Mining Pool, we will add up to 40 different currencies. So some currencies will be profitable with a small miner, like Monero, for an example. You may make more money. So instead of going after only Bitcoin, we will mine a lot of different currencies. Of course, the 40 different currencies, we'll add them as we are finishing up programming. And it'll be notified on the forum and plus, other webinars that we will have. Anything I'm missing?
Should we do a Q&A? Anybody have like a few questions for Raj? No?
Yes, sir. I think what's important to me in dealing with a lot of technology is what happens if the machine goes down? And how long is the wait time to get a new one or to fix that one?
As you look at it, there's no moving parts. It's one board, so it's not used or serviceable. One of the things that we did compared to small footprint machines or computers that is out there is it runs on SD card, people pull it out, it can go bad. So one of the things that we have done is we built memory right on board. So all the operating system, the miners, everything else is on board. So we won't have that problem. Just like a television. If it runs for a month, it's going to run for 5 years or 3 years, 4 years, or whatever. But if you do have a problem, that means we can't, if you even call, we can't fix anything if it is not working. So if you do have a problem and call the support line, we call it hot swappable. That means we will ship a brand new one to you. There's no question.
And approximately how long would that take?
I would say from the call, from processing, maybe 3 days, 72 hours.
How are we going to keep up with production when the demand increases?
We have production facilities here in the U.S., assembling, because, like I said, this is not just a computer. You turn it on, the operating system keeps going, and you have to download things. This is already, preloaded for you. All what you have to do is, on Wednesday, you will see how easy it is. If it's Bitcoin, you put your Bitcoin wallet address and submit, click on mine and start mining. So in the U.S., we touch, U.S. hands touch each one of them. We assemble it the way it looks right now, and all the software is, downloaded into it. It's pre-configured. It's plug and play. So we will, to answer your question, as the need rises, we'll beef up production, no problem. That's my dream. I would like to bring production back to the U.S.
Hey Raj, if somebody stole someone's mini miner, would you be able to identify, close it down or whatever?
We won't be able to identify if they're trying to use it elsewhere, but with the firmware that we have put in it, it's almost unusable anywhere else.
Shut it down.
Yes.
Yeah, weird.
Yes.
Cell phone.
If you have more than one miner, mini miner, the production of receiving coins, whichever out of the 40, will be more added to it or double, two?
One at a time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
Does it do 40 at a time or one?
One at a time.
Mining, you do only one at a time.
All mining is one coin?
One coin at a time. And I think this is where it's going to be interesting as we add more and more currencies to the mining pool. Some of the currencies will be more profitable for you than just trying to go Bitcoin. If you can make $5 on Bitcoin and you can make $15 a day on something else, well, that's the way to go. Because once you have currencies, you can always exchange it for whatever you want in the market, And very soon, I don't know whether it's okay to say or not, but Vista is going to come up with, your own exchange. Yeah. Vista exchange. So,
Raj is working on that too.
So the currencies can be exchanged, no problem.
Yeah, wow.
It's about making your dollars worth,
That's where you can put your robots.
Wow.
How long is
Yes,
this
sir.
model before you introduce the new one?
Top secret, top secret.
Go with a new.
Top secret.
There are new models in the works, and I guess when we get closer to the completing the R&D, then we will announce them. But definitely there are other models coming up.
At least 5 years?
No. It'll be faster than that.
Oh, faster.
In 6 months, quickly.
How often
8 months.
so do you get paid? You get the payout to the walk.
Again, at the beginning, it might not be on a daily basis. It's based on, the pool. How many people are mining, how fast we're winning. But as we go on, like I was saying, the opportunity of winning every half an hour, you may get paid even multiple times a day.
Raj, would it be smart to say that it is important that everyone that can get a mini miner get one to help contribute to the pool to make it more powerful?
Of course.
Very important.
Absolutely.
Very
not
important.
Only, there are two things to it. Making money, of course, we are a capitalist society, aren't we? We like to make money, so that's good. But at the same time, when you look at technology like Bitcoin, it runs on consciousness, and it is a decentralized network. And to support that network to keep going is very essential. So I run a node, full node. George runs a node. Vista running several nodes. And we not get paid for running full Bitcoin core nodes. It's free. They don't pay us anything. But it is essential to the network because without these nodes running, we can't mine, neither can the transactions go through. So again, it's when you think about it, is believing in new technology, believing in the future, at the same time, being part of it. So that's a bigger part of the whole idea. Yes, sir.
Raj, is there a saturation point or a point where there's so many people in the pool that the individual profits are less?
It's a very good question. Definitely, it's going to get to that point, but at the same time, if our like I said, our pool is a smart pool, so we're going to win quite often. So I think we're going to be okay. Plus, having 40 different currencies, so the members have many different currencies, each of those currencies is a new pool, by the way.
But at some point, is there a saturation point, or
can we add more? I'm sure it'll get to that point, and I like to see that day. It'll be fun, and then from that time onwards, we'll figure out how to fix that problem.
That's a problem you want to have.
In terms of the production, have you run tests of how much it can mine per day or per month in order to make it profitable? Estimate.
We have done a lot of tests with many pools, and we have found some of the best ones. So we have created some calculations there, and of course we are running our pool. We have some data from there too. So at the beginning, thinking of making a lot of money is probably not the idea, but the most important thing is get the miner, plug it in, let it run, and how fast we get more devices coming in, that quickly we will start winning, and of course everybody's going to benefit from it.
And the more device in the pool is more faster than calculates.
Oh, of course. I mean, if you look at it, pool rate, we're at 1.38 hashes because we have designed a large mining devices, and that is for the company. They run it for the hash power and other things. So that's up to them when they want to release it out to you. But yes, so this pool rate will start going much higher, and when that gets to a higher number, we're going to start winning more.
Are we? are we able to get up to like beyond 40 coins to mine?
At this point, even getting to the 40 coins is going to be a lot of work.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so you're going to work on that first.
Gotcha.
And there might be like Ethereum. Ethereum-based coins are popping up all the time. So once we have Ethereum in place, then adding those coins is very easy. So to answer your question, yeah, there might be a lot more that we can add.
In the case of Ethereum, it requires a lot of graphics, high powerful graphics. How that affects the production and mining?
Yeah, one of the things is the mini miner has a GPU already built in. So it can mine Litecoin and Ethereum as well.
So it's an ASIC and GPU together?
Not an ASIC.
That is powerful.
Not an ASIC, but GPU and more, I would say, like a PC miner. Yes, sir.
What happens when, not that there's 40 coins, but when there's 4,000 coins out there? Everyone wants to jump into oh, we're going to make our new coin.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to jump on that bet. It's almost like penny stocks. So which company do you go with? Which one's going to fail? Which one's going to be a good coin?
Proven ones.
Yeah, I think that is more of an industry question.
Top 40
You know,
coins,
what
coin
is
market
what,
cap.
so to speak. But again, that's the management, Vista, you know, their management, and it's studying the industry and which one is going to last, which one is not going to. Why spend your time, you know, mining for coins that's going to go away tomorrow? So, yeah, absolutely. So this is the forum, and the meetings, and all of that. You know, everybody is going to keep on learning. You know. Yeah.
Is there an update capability for each of the units?
Dynamic one? Automatic updates, you mean? Yeah, automatic updates will be available down the line. We have not got to that point yet, but the firmware does have the module built into it.
Has a capability?
Yes. Yes.
Are we going to be able to use it all over the world?
Oh yes, it's international. Is it?
The first 400 mini miners, which digital currency will be, as far as will be mined? Is it only Bitcoin for now? Or?
There's going to be initially Bitcoin, and there'll be Monero. You know, we're adding Monero, Litecoin, and also Ethereum. Yes,
Can you program the mini miner into one Bitcoin today, and then tomorrow another coin?
Yes, you can stop mining. Good question. You can stop mining Bitcoin, and you can choose to mine Monero. Yeah, absolutely.
So that means that you can change the wallet address in the mini miner whenever you're choosing to mine different.
Yeah, on Wednesday I think you'll get a better look at that. But on the desktop you will see Bitcoin, you know, Litecoin, Ethereum, Monero. So you can click and choose what you want to mine.
Put your own wallet there.
That is correct.
Oh,
it's your wallet now. Yeah.
And we can change it anytime.
Anytime you want to.
Awesome.
Now what happens?
If you change and play with a coin that doesn't make too much money, you can't call this. No, I'm just kidding.
So what happens when you're mining Bitcoin, but the block is not done yet?
Yeah.
So that time that you spend mining, do you lose it, or do you just get paid for that portion?
No, you'll definitely get paid for that portion. Only time that your shares, you're going to lose those shares is if your power goes out, or you stop mining, or like you said, you want to stop mining Bitcoin, you want to jump to something else, and you probably had $20 worth of shares sitting there. That you may lose. Because submitting is one, but you have to verify. If you don't verify your work, then you don't get paid.
Do you have a customer service section?
Vista, they do, yes.
So we'll be able to call Vista
Yes.
to fix the miner?
Well, the miner is built for Vista, so it's their miner.
Mine is Vista.
Are you the customer service?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yes, sir.
Bob, I'm really excited. Those 400 units are gonna fly out like crazy. What's your production schedule? How many are you gonna do a week? I mean, we're gonna sell tens of thousands of units. Can you tell me what's your timetable and how many per week will they be available for sale?
I mean, right now we can produce, easily about 400 a week right now, the way it stands. But as long as we have sales schedules in place, we can definitely beef up the production, not a problem.
400 a week?
Are they coming out of India? No. I mean, all of this is assembled in the U.S. Oh yeah. In the U.S.
Love that. I'm all about that.
All right, so I have one house rule. Ready for this?
No.
Okay. So it's, the rest of the pizza came in. Please, the ones that did not get a slice, if you feel free to go over there, quietly and get your pizza and soda, and we'll continue the questions as we continue right now. Because I know you guys have been for like 3-4 hours, and I want you guys. So here's Raj again. Any other questions?
Yeah, so are we going to change the first today or not today?
I think the site is open.
Okay, so tomorrow morning you're going to be able to start pre-ordering?
Tomorrow morning, the whole back office, plan, everything.
Everything's going to be open.
So tomorrow morning, the Vista website will be open for pre-ordering.
With my cell phone.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are going to be able to order starting tomorrow.
So I will hand over the time to Arman, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Raj.
I apologize.
Thank you, Raj. So Raj will stay around for a few minutes for some pictures. Please don't ask for his phone number. He's been instructed not to give anybody his phone number. I'm putting a security next to him. Okay, guys. Friends, thank you very much.
Anybody ask will be shot immediately.
No, George is the bodyguard. Friends, thank you very much, and welcome to 2.0. Here we go. We'll have a meeting.